Okay. Hi, good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone, whoever you are, wherever you are. Hope you're having a great day. Kavi here. Just happy my internet seems to be steady this morning. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, that it stays that way. Yeah, I hope everyone's had a great week. So far, so good over here. The wind has died down. I'm super excited. It means the internet might be steady. We'll see. But yeah, I hope everyone else has had a fantastic week. I am continuing in Genshin Impact. I got the story quest for Venti. Because I was able to advance my adventure rank, which was great. But yeah, so I want to run that this morning. Should you be trapped in a windless land? So we're going to just go talk to Venti. I'm super excited. I switched my main character back to the Animo element. I did make it to Inazuma, which has been fantastic. I'm going to just zoom out really quick. Map-wise, we'll come on down. I made my way over to Inazuma, and I'm making some pretty good progress. I've only hit Rito and this island so far. All those little stars are the little electro thingamajigs I gotta collect. I got most of them over here, and then I'm gonna move down and add the stars for the next couple places as I go. I watched a YouTube video where someone said that was a really good trick, and it was. I wish I'd done that before when I did Mondstadt and Liyue, because yeah, it's gonna take me forever to figure out which ones I've found and which ones I haven't. But in the meantime, I decided that I would do this Venti story quest because we love Venti. He's great. All right, so let's get started. Do. All right.
Hey, look over there.
I'm going to adjust the sound really quick. A child talking to no one in particular. There we go, that's better.
She's all by herself, right?
No, she could be. Kids play. When I was a kid,
because
I talked.
She's acting as
As
if
an
she's
adult, I
talking
talked to
and
myself.
laughing with somebody else. Paimon's creeped out.
I had an imaginary friend too when I was a kid. That's pretty typical. Like, even when you're playing pretend, you'll like talk to no one who's there because you're playing.
What? You mean you used to act like that too?
Used to?
So is this an invisible friend who hangs out with you sometimes? Or
Imaginary
do they
means
just
in your
exist
imagination.
In your imagination.
In your imagination means imaginary. So it's just the same. I'm gonna go with the first one.
Imaginary. Imagination.
Paimon,
Oh!
you have an imagination.
An imagined friend, right? Why didn't you just say so?
It means
So,
the
this
same.
imaginary friend of yours. When does Paimon get to meet them?
We don't hang out anymore. There was a falling out. They left me. Is this foreshadowing? Oh, God. You know, I would say that she is, except everyone can see her. A kid gave me flack in Inazuma because I was like, have you seen anything strange? And they're like, well, yeah, there was this one thing. This person in white came up to me with this little floating person next to them. It was weird. I was like, ooh, the sass on this kid.
Seriously? So, imaginary friends just disappear when you grow up?
Yeah, pretty much. Except for that one movie that was just awful. I don't remember what it's called. Listen, you little shit. I may or may not have said that to that child. I was like, oh, I'm gonna yeet you. And then I was like, oh wait, I have electric energy right now. When I switch back to Animo, then I will yeet you. Knock you right on a roof.
Oh, Paimon was looking forward to meeting yours.
Oh.
Hey, don't suppose your brother has an imaginary friend too?
Of course he does, but he's not even my friend right now. Yeetus the fetus. Oh, I love that. I need to keep that forever. Hold on. I like that. Gonna just save that forever. Yeetus. The fetus. Ooh, that's a fun one. All right.
No way! You guys are so lucky!
Paimon,
Because
you
they have
imagine
this game
things
in Liyue.
all the
Have you heard of
time.
it? It's a 4-player game, but it seems you guys could play it with just the 2 of you.
It's not how it works, Paimon. You imagine things all the time. Why are you acting so strange? You imagine food all the time. I guess it's not a person, though.
Traveler! Fancy meeting you here.
Hey, Venti.
Tone deaf bard.
Oh.
What are you doing here?
No, Paimon, we're excited to see Venti. He's the best. He saved us from Barbara's wrath, temporarily.
I'm here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
Has she now? That's terrifying.
Why does the thought of Lisa's contraptions make Paimon so nervous?
I am with you, Paimon. I am terrified.
Come now, that's no way to speak about the elegant Miss Lisa.
Oh, I bet she loves the way you talk to her, actually, Venti.
For this particular contraption, Lisa had to import some dangerous materials from Sumeru.
Where's Sumeru?
Dangerous?
A monocle equipped with some sort of detector? Looks like a regular monocle to me, yeah.
That's right. Looks like a monocle, but actually it's called a Nernama detector.
Nernama detector, okay?
Sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. And also, I'm testing it out for her, to see if it actually works.
I mean, I don't see you wearing a monocle, but that would be so funny if, like, for this they'd changed his, design to have a monocle. Is Venti secretly an advertisement for Starbucks? I believe so. Yep. Absolutely he is. With how perky he is, he drinks all the freaking caffeine. He's probably had like 4 frappuccinos today.
Huh? Why can't Lisa use it?
Is it for Animo?
Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain childlike sense of wonder. Or maybe there's some other reason for it.
I mean, maybe it's dangerous and she doesn't want to blow her head up. And she's not worried about you, Venti.
If you want to know for sure, just ask her yourself sometime.
I mean, okay.
So you can see them? Go on, tell us. What does his imaginary friend look like?
That would be telling.
Venti, but I want to know.
Anyway, it's all yours now, traveler.
Now I can
Take
see
a
all the
look.
things.
See if you can see Nora's imaginary friend.
Yes.
Do you see him?
Oh. Like, does it let me see ghosts? Like, is that a little ghost girl? That's super cool. I see dead people. Seems like they're best friends. That's so
it
cute.
does work for you two.
Well, yeah.
Paimon wants to see?
I'm pretty
Wait,
sure I'm like a
but
fallen
this
god of
gizmo
some
isn't
sort,
in
and that's why I
Paimon's
don't need a
eyes?
vision. Right? Got dark real quick.
All right then, you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. Let's go see what everyone's imaginary friends look like.
Okay. Alright, should you be trapped in a windless land? Here we go.
Flora from the flower shop always seems kinda floaty-headed. You know, I bet she has an imaginary friend.
Paimon, no. Just because she's an airhead doesn't mean she has imaginary friends. Probably, maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know if they're imaginary or dead. Like, it's a weird thing. But if Flora has someone she's talking to, then they're just like, maybe they're just made of energy. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. It'll explain, probably.
There it is!
Oh, hers is a
Behold,
flower.
A floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora. A bloaty floaty.
They legitimately are imaginary friends? That's so weird.
Wait, imaginary friends can be plants now?
Paimon, we don't make the rules. We just follow them, kind of, sometimes. Not really.
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard.
Hi, Flora. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Hope it's
How
not
can I help?
personal. Who's your friend?
Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't see him.
Yeah, how do you see him?
Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We grew up together.
This is so weird. Hey, Lee. Welcome, welcome. We're talking about imaginary friends. You know, the only kind that I have. Aside from, you know, you and Glut. And like 2 other people, Matt.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out.
Paimon, you can make up whoever you want to make up. I'm actually pretty sure that that's not even your real form, and you're some kind of, I don't know, being of destruction and doom. I fear for you if I came from your mind. No! Hi, welcome.
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who could fly.
That's fair.
Friends with a flying plant? Why?
Because then it could take you flying?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the
I
sky
knew it!
together. You gotta admit that's pretty cool.
Isn't that called being blown away?
That's what some people like to call it.
Paimon, you can't say anything. You can fly.
I only found out this plant existed from an explorer who told me stories of his adventures.
Ooh.
I think his name was Stanley.
I know Stanley.
Stanley's an adventurer.
Yep.
And you can tell he's an expert at it from the stories he tells. The amazing adventures of Stanley are super famous in Mondstadt. He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you some of his stories.
I wonder who his imaginary friend is.
That sounds like a fun idea for next time. But right now we have other things to attend to.
Probably no one. He's too busy. All right, who are we going to talk to now?
He's a pretty mysterious kid.
It's Timmy.
Which child shall we
Oh, he's
interrogate
Pigeon
next?
Kid.
Paimon's thinking. Oh, how about that little guy on the bridge?
The one who likes the pigeons. Don't mind me. I need some poultry. Hi, Timmy. I did just shoot your friend. Sorry about that. Holy shit, I'm super sorry about that. I have made a mistake. Ooh.
No way!
Well, that is unexpected.
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruin guard?
Heard of guardian angels, but come on.
Paimon's freaking out right now. That thing is sure to attack us.
I mean, it's not real, which is good because I just killed one of his pigeons.
What say you we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being?
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line?
The one about exploring the area ahead of us later.
Seriously? Oh, alright then. How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Paimon's freaking out right now. Paimon got the bad acid. It's about right. Yep, we'll do it later. We're gonna just,
Children are more open-minded.
yes.
Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
Yep, they've got good imaginations. Drop in on the
Fitting,
adults.
isn't it? That the city of freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
Oh, because you know, they probably got great things going on in their minds at a tavern where they're possibly drunk. All right. But I'm in the tavern. Is this? Am I supposed to do something outside first? Maybe it's the people outside the tavern? Maybe I jumped the gun? Oh, yep, outside. Oh, Luke and Kaya, you guys
The
are
thing
drinking
about
together?
wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out on half the fun.
I didn't think they liked each other.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being deliberately uncivil.
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Yeah, they don't like each other. I still don't know why.
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd throw me out along with the trash, is that it?
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion.
Are they
Or maybe
brothers?
you've forgotten.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
How did I miss that they were brothers?
Is that so?
I mean, it explains why.
Then
they
I
don't look
trust
anything
you were
alike.
most swift indeed to part with a certain vase.
Sorry, I have no recollection.
That's odd.
Master Diluc, I'm sure I saw such a vase in your home. A beautiful one, unmistakable in fact.
Oh, he just got sold out there. Nope. Nope.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
Well, that's boring. I mean, I get it, but that's boring.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
Wait, does Venti have one?
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up? Okay, well, Paimon, for one, never wants to grow up.
Oh, we're gonna do the Peter Pan thing, huh? Neverland, here we go.
This raises an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
At what age exactly do people's imaginary friends disappear?
Whatever age they become cynical. So, I mean, what, that's like 3rd or 4th grade?
Let's go and check.
Are we gonna just, like, see a whole group of kids and see? Ellen.
How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Someone of her age?
Uh-oh. Somehow, Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary.
I don't know who Ellen is. I should pay better attention to the NPCs in this game. I just know Lawrence, who stands at the gate with his ponytail, because he's the one I always have to talk to. Excuse you? Take that, Fatui scum. Sorry. No hard feelings about the Fatui or anything, no. Let's climb a wall. Alright. I want to go talk to Klee and see if Klee has an imaginary friend. That would be cool. Alright, Ellen. I don't know who you are, but I'm going to talk to you like I do. Wait, her imaginary friend is Jean? Oh, no, she's a Jean fangirl.
Jean? What is Jean doing here? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend?
Ellen is a conscientious child. Ellen is really determined to become a knight.
Yeah,
She is, that's true.
She's so conscientious. It's terrifying.
The fear.
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Nothing, not creepily staring at you. Wouldn't do that.
Are you always training here?
Maybe.
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. It got me really pumped up. I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously I want to become a
Oh.
knight. And if I got to go on an adventure with Jean herself, well, even better.
Even better.
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
There's nothing wrong with that. I believe you'll succeed, Ellen.
Thanks. I was thinking,
Go forth and be awesome.
It's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Would you join me for some sword training?
Yes.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
At once? Oh, I wish I was my, I wish I was Geo. Destroy all of them at once? Well, I mean,
Don't get frostbite.
So
that?
that's how to do it.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
with a vision. You don't have one. Sorry about that.
Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go in my
Just
training.
invading your privacy. What are you up to? Yeah, we're not staring at you creepily and finding your innermost secrets. Nope.
So modest. I, for one, think you're quite the pro at this already.
Well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly my fitness needs some work.
Mm-hmm.
One day, though, I'll smash all the training dummies in Mondstadt.
Well, I think you can't do them all at once unless you have a vision, and you don't have one yet,
Ellen,
so
Ellen,
you might
she's
get one.
our girl. If she can't do it, Hilly Churl.
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's something I was supposed to do today.
Yeah, that rhyme was so bad you're gonna beat it. I get it.
Ugh, but I'm so sore from training. I can hardly move.
I feel that, man. It's been so long since I've worked out. I've started working out in the last week again. Oh.
Honorary Knight, could you deliver a message to Jack for me?
Who's Jack? Where can I find him?
He's gone adventuring at the Temple of the Lion with Stanley today.
Ooh.
Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer.
Yep.
Renowned in all of Mondstadt. He once set foot in the Mare Javari.
I know who Stanley is.
We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know it'll have to be another day?
Sure, I missed that place.
Great. Thank you so much.
Boy. Am I gonna have to go into the temple? Alright. Probably. Because there's usually a temple associated. Yep. There's usually a temple associated with each story quest. Let's see. Oh, I've got mail. Ooh. Muns. Alright. What does it say I need? The elements that I have. Well, that's convenient. Okay.
The Temple of the
I bet-
Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we?
We
During
did.
the Storm Terror incident.
Yep.
Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. Looks like we can't go any further. We didn't bag all the loot last time.
Not to worry.
I know
Allow
how to
me.
venti.
Those who wander in the dust,
I have
the
venti.
wind shall send soaring sky high.
What does this venti have? Oh, it's still just my venti. Okay, that's good. I was like, what does this venti have equipped? Oh, no, it's not. Because I don't have elegy for the end. I have stringless equipped on him. Ooh, that's a nice bow. Okay. Alrighty. Hey guys.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Break these. No hidden chests. Sadness. Okay. Oh, hi guys.
Be gone. Out of the frying pan, into the fire pit.
What's the hurt?
Ooh, that was a mistake.
By royal decree.
Just do that really quick.
Dodge this. Don't push your luck.
Oh, I should have switched her back to Geo. I'd missed Geo. Oh. I can crystallize and make shields. I knew I'd need Animo. I should have known they'd make me bring Venti.
Oz, reveal thyself.
No thank you. Okay. Grab all the food. I need to do some cooking. Eventually. Ooh, chest. Do you have muns? Yes, you do. Ooh, is that water? Is that ice? It looks like ice. Oh, he's cryo, damn.
Hey, are those guys?
Yep. Don't mind me. Oh, good, I avoided that.
Think you can get away? Ha, yeah.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Booba, get them!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Hey guys, you have a chest. I want it. Don't mind me. I'll talk to you in a minute. Yep, I know you're why I came here, but yeah, chests. All right. Hi, Stanley. Hi, Jack.
I was so sure I was about to die.
To be fair, that could have gone either way.
Truth.
So, you must be Jack the Adventurer, I assume?
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we came looking for you.
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me, and then had to rescue me.
We do that all the time.
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that I, Stanley, couldn't have dealt with by myself.
Uh-huh.
Whoa! You are Stanley? You are that legendary adventurer? Renowned in all of Mondstadt? Who once set foot in the Mare Javari?
The very same.
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary as yourself.
Sure.
Well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
Stanley, what do you think?
Well, I think you're now in the safe hands of Stanley, the great explorer and
I don't like
legend
him.
of Mondstadt. In which case, why head back now?
Why, indeed, there's treasure ahead.
Okay, motion passed by unanimous consent. Let's head further in.
Let's do.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories.
No,
Am
I
I
came here for
right?
treasure. Nope.
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
I love you, Venti.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Well, your attitude says maybe you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the Mare Javari.
Enough already! Ugh! Stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth!
It's true, though. Stanley is an amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Where was I?
You and your partner
Talking
reached
about
the Mare
yourself?
Javari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely. There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The Mare Javari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow. So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more, where the gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I mean, that's not necessarily true.
I know.
You'll just get, you know.
Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure.
What?
But whatever happens,
No.
no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
I guess.
That's right. To die in a place where the wind blows, and to have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt on the wind, that's the dream.
Oh,
Yeah,
I want to think.
although the most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions. Like clearing out the slimes clogging up the sewers.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You shouldn't die in a place with no wind. Why do they keep going on about that?
Because they're from Mondstadt, and wind is
Stanley
important.
thinks the Mare Javari is the most terrifying place in the world? Because there's no wind there?
Don't push your luck.
Oh god, I hate that.
Let me
So
sleep
venti.
a while.
It's all good. Let me just bring you back. I really just need you to get out of those things.
Windblade!
Oh,
Prepare to be blown away! Shadow Raven, let night fall! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Freeze! What's the hurry?
By royal decree! Oh, I hate that.
you got to go. Oh,
Don't get frostbite.
there's a mouse. Now you.
Dodge this!
I summon thee!
Who broke the wind at Mondstadt? Me.
Traveler, I believe I've made a small discovery.
Oh?
Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
Yes.
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face.
Fits Stanley's description of himself.
You're saying his imaginary friend is an idealized version of his own self?
Uh-huh.
Interesting idea. But is it true?
I don't know.
Please excuse me. I'll be leaving now.
Bye, Stanley.
Bye, Stanley.
Do you two still have time to spare?
Always.
What is it?
A few days ago,
There's a giant
Stanley
chest
got
right there.
drunk and
I'm not
told
going
me a
anywhere.
secret. Something he's never told anyone before. The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The sword of brilliant valor and the shield of magnificent honor.
I see.
I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary weapons?
Well, why did he abandon them in the wilds?
I don't know. Outstanding individuals always come with their quirks, right?
I mean, no, here's the thing. You don't throw away really good weapons. That's not what you do.
If I can just
if
get
they're
a hold
real.
of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer.
Oh, you want family acceptance.
Right
Good
now,
luck.
I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited, and my parents don't support my goals one bit.
Oh.
So, what do you say? Help
They
a
don't
guy
want
out?
you to adventure into danger? I can't imagine why.
I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it because my reasons are so selfish. But I swear I'll give the weapons back to him as soon as I'm done.
I mean, he threw them away, so you don't actually owe them to him.
Aw, poor Jack. Let's help him out.
All right.
Venti, you coming too?
I don't know.
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine
Now, Venti,
that I
you'll
had
come
someone
along.
fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's all yours.
He's gonna say yes because he loves to drink.
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let's hurry. There's no time to lose.
He loves his wine. I don't care about that. I just want the chest. You're eavesdropping like an eavesdropper. There we go. That's my job. I'm the one who eavesdrops. Okay, since Venti's gonna be in the party all of this time, hold on one second. We're gonna jump over here and we're gonna change back to Geo. Because I don't need her to have Animo if I have Venti in the group as my extra. Give me Geo. I miss Geo. Oh no, that was wrong. I want Resonate. There we go. I spent so much time as Geo that I like leveled all the talents and stuff as far as I could. So I do a little bit better there. Oh, this is probably the closest one. Off to the gorge we go. I've got longer legs, Kaya. Yeah, I think his story was bullshit. I don't think there's any weapons here. I think he's made of lies. Quest area reached. Yes, yes it is. Alright. I see some in there. I mean, there's a chest, so we're...
That bunch of hilly churls.
Oh!
Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks?
Wait,
Are they worshipping them?
Maybe?
seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely.
You're stuck in the wall. I'll free you, don't worry. Ooh, ah! Hi, guys. How about you come out here and play, yeah? Come here. Yep, out here. Thank you.
Race you! Insubordination!
Hi, guys.
Dodge this!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Overloaded myself. Now let's see if Sword of Brilliant Valor. Okay.
Lo and behold, the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Are you sure? Looks kind of basic to Paimon, and a little worse for wear, too.
Mm-hmm.
Why would hilly trolls be bowing down before a piece of junk like this?
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these hilly trolls were already celebrating.
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic,
Did he sneak ahead? He
I'm at a
heard we
loss
were
for
coming.
words.
Did he sneak ahead and throw this sword here? Like, so he could be like, this is the sword.
Say,
Ha ha.
Jack, have you ever seen an anemo crystal fly? They're found in the open country around Mondstadt City. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. It truly resembles an exquisite crystal dancing in the night air. Is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless, fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you fired up and fighting back. It's the brilliant ray of light that guides you out from the darkness.
That was some very elaborate ox tongue. Oh, we're gonna call it excellent recovery. We're not gonna shoot him down. He's the bard. I like bards.
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Yeah, sure it is.
So, So, we got our sword. Now we just need that shield.
Dude, his parents are gonna laugh at him.
Let's scout around. It's definitely in Dadaupa Gorge, so... huh?
There's somebody there.
Stanley! We see you. You weren't hidden well.
Stanley? What's he doing here?
He's the one planting the evidence. He's planting this stuff because his story was bullshit.
He's acting so weird.
What happened? Why did you stop all of a sudden?
Wait, you didn't see him? We just said
Oh,
Stanley
it's
loudly.
nothing. Just one of those Mora-spouting weasel thieves passed by is all.
What? Where? I want to see.
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember?
Protect the innocence of this man. Okay. Stanley is made of lies. Now that we're charged. Oop. Bye. Ooh, left shiny.
Freeze! What's the hurry?
Damaged mask. Not great, but it'll do. Alrighty, let's find this shield of brilliance or whatever. No. No. No.
Lo and behold, the shield of magnificent honor.
It's a wooden shield of shit. Come on.
Fire pants on fire. It's a chunk of wood. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached. Who in their right mind would use this as a shield?
A hilly churl?
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine barrel.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the shield of magnificent honor.
Venti, no.
Warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought in countless wars and lived to tell the tale? Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will. Is that not the true meaning of honor?
Well, Venti's on one today.
You do have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long.
Yeah, but they're not wine barrel lids.
Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take the shield of magnificent honor for free.
Yeah.
Ahem. Excuse me, Mr. Hilly Churl?
We're having a conversation.
Well, okay, you take it from here. Hope you've picked up some Hilly Churlian by now. If not, there's always body language.
Vin plata data?
Mosimita.
Oh my god, it worked! Hey, fans!
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Please take this hilly churl mask I stole. Please take this sweet flower I picked.
Mosimita.
Yeah, okay, we're doing good,
That's cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Venti, sing song. Sing a song, Venti.
Well, if you insist.
Yes, I
a
do.
Tune I shall strum.
Sing the song.
Mosimita.
Yes! I am best friends with this hilly churl, whose friends I just murdered 5 minutes ago. He doesn't know it's okay.
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Mexican plata. Mania. Manitata.
I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, yeah! He actually gave us the shield!
Yes! Through diplomacy!
Guys, thank you so
My
much.
charisma stat
I can't
is
believe I actually found them.
jacked!
Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapons I found.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait, Jack, no!
Hey, wait!
Jack, don't do it!
The wine, you promised! And I actually helped a lot this time.
You are made of lies, Venti.
What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a stroll?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard? Fancy that, huh? You, out for a stroll, too?
Out for a stroll, huh?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look for something.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud.
He's definitely a fraud, no question.
Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here
Yes.
in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feelings?
Yes.
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You fought battles here before, after all.
Mm-hmm.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
Sure you could.
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with hilichurros. I'll get back to my, stroll now. Goodbye.
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he?
Nope.
Although, on further reflection, I must say I'm intrigued. Someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder, if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future, which way would they go?
Oh, that's a
What are you
question.
talking about?
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's Share tonight.
You just want to get drunk. A radish, thank you. All right. Angel's Share it is. Do, 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 do. We'll go there and wrap this up. Oop. Okay. That's close enough. There we go. All right. We get to go in this time? Okay, just making sure before I go in that I'm supposed to. Seeing as last time I did and I wasn't supposed to. Hey, Luke. How are you? I like you. I wish you were on my team, but I haven't pulled you yet. It's okay someday. Venti's lurking. Oh, is that Stanley? Are we
Tell me,
spying?
Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
He's hiding something.
Could there be another person called Stanley?
The real Stanley? Yeah.
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me.
Oh, it was his
I should have been
friend.
the one to
Stanley was
die in
his
the
friend
milky
who
bar
died.
that day.
Oh.
Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name?
I mean, why don't you just stop using his name? It's kind of, you could go and just use your own name.
If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world.
Oh, you're grieving. Okay, I feel bad now. Like, not super bad, because he shouldn't be using his friend's name. He should be honoring Stanley's stories by just telling Stanley's stories. Like, he told Jack that the best way to die is on a grand adventure, and Stanley died on a grand adventure. So, according to him, that was the best death he could have had. I mean, except he died saving him, so I get it. Survivor's guilt.
Renowned adventurer,
Mm-hmm.
destined to become a legend.
You made him a legend. He's a legend. Everyone knows his name.
But now, that'll never happen, because your life was cut short, and all because of a worthless tag-along.
Oh, no.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
Yes, Paimon, I completely understand. You're the only one missing it.
I think our friend really did make it to the Mare Javari.
Yep.
And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too.
Yep.
But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real
Yeah.
Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Okay, I like him. I dislike him less now.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
Yeah, I think he's trying to honor his memory, but he's doing it the wrong way.
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you.
Yep.
So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity.
Right, and you should do it, like, as his friend. You shouldn't do it as him.
Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Madrivari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and he lives on.
Which he could do without you pretending to be him. Just saying.
Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I am Stanley.
You're not.
I'm sorry, Stanley. Getting too old.
I mean, is this going to be like the Dread Pirate Roberts? They just keep passing on the title. Stanley is going to be the title. It's not a very intimidating title, but I mean, it'll do.
Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Nope, just for forever. And the fact that you knew we were eavesdropping tells me that we weren't eavesdropping. You were confessing.
Yikes! We're busted.
I mean, we were in no way subtle. All right. Hey, my dude. Let's have a chat.
Go away.
No.
Save your questions. Just leave me in peace.
I don't do that. I'm really obnoxious.
But
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here.
Oh, Jack.
I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents are finally supporting me.
Oh, God, are they as gullible as you?
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
Oh, no.
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traversing Tevat?
I'm hoping that they're just gonna, like, replace the sword and the shield and tell him that they've been repaired.
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place.
Right? Like, he doesn't need to be Stanley. He could just tell the story.
Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Jack. Jack.
I think he sees himself in Jack. It's one of those things where he's like, oh gosh, this kid was me. He's gonna go off on an adventure and die horribly.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Where's your sense of denial?
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblemished. Just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
you're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences. They're all true, aren't they?
Stories? Experiences? What's the point of them anymore?
I mean, stories are what inspire people to do better things.
To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days.
I imagine that has to do with the alcohol.
That's my biggest secret of all, and my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore.
You know a good solution to that? Writing them down.
But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
He's been drowning in guilt.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image has held him captive his entire life.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away.
You don't look that old. I mean, that's probably just character design.
I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way. No adventurer ever.
Hans Archibald.
What?
My true name? How did you know?
Because he's Venti. Oh, he's still got some Archon powers.
I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
Okay, that's cool of Venti. I approve. Right, a bad example. Oh. And this is why I like Venti.
I can't believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down, but I think that I'm gonna be okay.
Bye, fake Stanley.
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
Of course he does. He wants to get drunk as a skunk.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember?
It's only too expensive because Venti doesn't stop drinking. He just keeps drinking and drinking and drinking. He's got a constitution like Wolverine. He just like instantly metabolizes it.
I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
Is that the statue? Oh, or is that by the tree?
Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon...
I think it's the tree. Oh, it's gonna be the statue. Those are the two places we meet him, are at the statue and the tree. It's never fun when you got a high tolerance. I don't have to worry about that. I do not have a high tolerance. Yep, he's up there. Venti, why are you up so high? It's because we can climb the statue of you. Let's recharge that really quick, then we'll come around the front. Or I could, not be down. Hold on. Gonna just swap
Didn't
out
keep
real
you
quick.
waiting, did...
There we go. Story quests in the game they are really good, right? Alright, we're gonna just be so careful as we walk over to Venti. Hey, Venti. Sitting in your own hands.
You made it. Finally.
I mean, I had to be you to get up here, but yes.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere.
After this quest, Stanley will... Will he really? Okay, that's cool.
So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage.
He did?
When actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider.
Oh, snap. Poor Venti.
This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven.
Oh.
At that time, Old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before.
That's right. The Tyrant of the Winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the thousand winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better, or tiny seeds of hope.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yeah.
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend.
Did you?
In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told, where a tyrant ruled. I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless
Is that
soar,
little sprite Venti?
are they
That's
not
so
wishes
cute.
worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom. And we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
I mean, he died. Same situation as with Stanley's friend.
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course. The suspense is killing, Paimon.
Paimon, go pick some apples.
Now's the time you suddenly get a craving for apples? Really?
Yes, the greatest craving for apples.
Getting a little peckish or something.
So peckish.
Paimon's had it up to here with you.
I'll make you food later.
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking.
But you don't want to talk about
A
it?
refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back to a song that I first heard from him. Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Oh. Oh, he's uncharacteristically quiet. We're gonna just, oof. Yeah, we're gonna just give you your space. Space is good. Mm-hmm. Just, give you that. Poor Venti, that sucks. So that's why he took that form. I wondered. Because in Leeway, Rex Lapis apparently took lots of different forms. I was like, I wonder if Venti's ever done that. But it's like, oh, he picked this one. Because it was his friend. That's sweet. Okay. Oh. All right. All right, and the next story quests aren't available. Okay, so Mona's is at 38. I'm not there yet. And I'm interested in that one because I hold Mona, actually. So I don't really know anything about her. So I'm excited to see what her story is eventually. But until then, all right, let's see. I was supposed to be delivering a letter. I was in the middle of this one too. Continue the investigation at the abandoned shrine. I really should just deliver Chisato's letter though. I did. I also pulled Mona, and she was one from just one of those random blue ones.
Ready when you are.
Which I don't usually get people from those. I just get weapons. So that was fun. All right. So this is probably the closest one I've got. Let's deliver this letter for Chisato. I told her I would. She got me out of that entry city. I may as well drop off her love letter. Oh, I felt so bad doing that quest, though, because one of the guards escorting us clearly is in love with Chisato. And when he found out that she was in love with someone else, he was so upset. He, like, started crying. I felt so bad for him. Yes, I made it to Inazuma. And it is gorgeous. And, oh, I probably need electric powers again, actually, so. Let's pop over here. It is so sad. Like, he was so excited. He made sure that, like, we could leave. Because the other guy was like, I mean, shouldn't we check with her dad? And he's like, no. She's here. It's all fine. This is the last quest to finish before the event unlocks. Ooh, good. Because the event is done in, like, a day or so. I'll have to, like, work really hard. Pull some all-nighters. Alright, let's go ahead and resonate with Electra real quick. Which, she's super pretty. I'm excited to meet her, I say. Even though, apparently, like, everyone, she took all the visions and stuff. Like, I don't know. I need to change my party now. I mean, though, I guess, what does double electro give me? Affected by hydro for 40% less time, superconduct overloaded and electric charge have a 100% chance. Okay, so actually I'll probably leave that because I really like Fischl. Ooh, there's a star over there. We'll go get that later. All right. Hey, kid, Kujirai? I have some good stuff here. Not being forced to do shady business at such a young age. It's not what you think. I wanted to ask if you'd play a game. What's Tamari? I will hide the Tamari somewhere nearby. If she can find it within the time, you win. Oh boy. An awesome big sister adventure taught me this. You must say, if you win, you'll get the good stuff. So big sis, if you win, you'll get the good stuff. I don't think it's played like that. I don't want to play. I've made a mistake. I shouldn't have done this. We'll play with you. Why did you say that, Paimon? I'm not good at finding things. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I don't even know what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? That's a fox. Am I looking for the kid? Gosh, I've got 14 seconds. I'm not going to find it because I don't know what I'm looking for. That was wrong. I don't even know what I'm looking for, though. I mean, I'll talk to him again, but what the heck am I even looking for? Yes, I'll try again, but I don't know what I'm looking for. What's a Tamari?
Take this!
Get this really quick. I mean, it gives me like a distance chart. That's... Oh, shit.
Hup.
24. Wait. Oh, do I need to go down there? Apparently so. Oh, I see it. I know where it is now, though. I'm like, what is that? It's a little balloon. Now I know what a tamari is. Yeah, I just didn't realize I had to go down the ledge. That makes sense. I was like, it's up here somewhere? No, it's down there. It's not too hard. I know where it is now. And now I know what I'm looking for. It's a little balloon. All right. Okay, that's what a tamari is. I'm like, what the heck is a tamari? Like looking for an animal? I mean, no, I didn't. It took me a couple tries. Don't, Paimon, no, don't, don't build me up. Yes, I've been to Mondstadt. There are many beautiful places. There are, yes. Like Storm Terror's ruins with super duper tall towers. It's his lair. I wonder if the tower is taller or the almighty shogun's Tenshukaku is taller. I don't know. Yeah, why are you alone out here? My sister was fishing. She thought I would scare the fish away, so she let me go out to play. She saw that I was bored and gave me a lot of tamari to find greedy travelers. But that's a correct adjective. We're worried. No, I'm super greedy, Paimon. He got it in one. Alone in the wilderness. Running into danger or even the good stuff. Don't worry. I mean, I legitimately wasn't worried. Like, there are people right over there. Like, he's right outside of a village. Like, he's just a kid in a village. Like, why would I be worried? He's fine. I'll leave the tamari here. Here are the rules. When you hide a tamari, you have to hide it within the time the person who is looking for it will find it. Okay. Only the bad guys will be bombed. They're bombs? Is this Klee? Was Klee the adventurer you talked to? Because that sounds like a Klee thing to do. Interact with the kid to play the unique Tamari-based game. As keeper, the host will... Oh, so I can play with other people. Okay, I see. Okay, I'm glad it left it there so I can forget about it and then remember it later. Alright. Do. Oh, there are shops here. Finally, shops. Wait, charge is so long. I've got some pretty good energy recharge things on her, but apparently not. I need to level them up because that is such a long refresh time. Whew. That might come with constellations too. We'll have to see. Yep. Do. Maybe she spied on your imaginary friend and saw a chest of golds. Oh man, just all the muns. That would be what it is. Just an infinite bag of money. Alright. Ooh. What are these for? These weird little radiance, like what are these? Like, where do those live? Because I've got a ton of them and I don't know what they're for. Like, do you just collect them? I don't know what they are. Oh, they're music in the teapot. Oh, I haven't used the teapot a lot because, I can't place anything yet. I guess it's under construction. So that makes sense. That's why I don't know what they are. Alright, activate that. Hello, item shop. What do you sell? What kind of food? Let me see what we got. Okay, we've got... These are all things I'm familiar with. Okay, that's new. The Naku weeds, which I've been picking. Catherine, hello! Have your recent adventures? Yes. We're not going to talk about my inability to find a small balloon. Speaking of, the guild is currently looking for adventurers. Seirai Island. Island south of Narukami Island, with some parts of the island being subject to constant windstorms. Ooh. Miss Aiko and Mr. Taisuke to remain on Seirai Island and investigate. Okay, I'm afraid they haven't come up with any leads. If you're interested, okay. Add it to the list.
Rebooting.
Another Catherine. Have you ever seen multiple Catherines in a single location? No, you're all the same person. You're clones. You're Nurse Joy, Officer Jenny, all of those Pokemon things. I need to head over to Fontaine. The adventurers over there are notorious for frugality, so I need to receive them well. Really? You believed me? I didn't believe you, actually. Like, I figure you're all just the same person with the same name, but you're not the same. Like, you're all... Are you all, like, sisters? And you've got... It's weird. It's just weird. This is the greatest mystery in Genshin Impact. How are there's so many Catherines?
Ad Astra Abyss.
Mm-hmm. Goodbye. I can't claim anything right now. I just wanted to make sure. Alright. Catherine and Inazuma. There we go. What do you sell for food? Shimura Kanbei? Yep. I mean, is it better than Shangliang's? Because I don't think so. She's the best. Ooh, recipes. Ooh, so many. Alright, and then some pretty normal things. I've collected a lot of those. Ooh, crab is new. I mean, I've caught crabs before. Shrimp crackers. Oh, those are expensive. I want ramen for sure. I know it's expensive, but it's ramen. Udon noodles, yum. Oh gosh, this makes me hungry. Yakisoba. Miso soup. Just because I eat that a bajillion times. Just get the things that I want to eat. Here we go. All right.
Explorers make the same mistakes over and over again.
I mean, you're not wrong. Rude. Lots of things can be made I like. All right. We'll have to see what needs upgrading before I start crafting anything, though. All right, we're going to deliver. Ooh, souvenir shop, souvenir shop. Wait, wait, wait. What do you sell here? I always see things that I like. Let me see, let me see, let me see. I'm like, ooh, shopping. Our capacities are limited. I know they're super limited. Oh, you're still in the midst of arranging. I can't buy anything yet? Fine. That's fine. Commissions. Nope. Oh, I guess I can set them now for Inazuma. We're gonna leave it in Mondstadt for now, though. Cross the bridge. Oh, I want to be Kaya, though, because he's got long legs. He can run faster. Ooh. This first. Alright.
What's the hurry?
Can I just walk past you? Oh, wait. I don't need to. Hi, Sonata. What a headache. Hi there. Is there anything you want about Kamaji? Talking about Master Kamaji? What do you want from him? I have Chisato's letter. This letter is from Miss Hiragi Chisato? This letter is really from her. I think you should talk to Master Kumaji directly. Okay. Taking walks near the bridge. Alright. He's not gonna jump, is he? Because that would be dark. Don't do it. Your love is not lost. Hey, you. How you doing? Traveler from abroad. What can I do? I've got a letter for you. Yes. It's really her, thank goodness. Aww. I still feel really bad, though, about the guard that's in love with her. And she, like, totally was like, he's the love of my life. And he started to cry. I felt so bad. Can you wait for me at the... Yeah. I have a small favor. Okay. Oh, you're sending something. Yep, I can... I'm now the delivery person. I mean, that's fair. She got me out. But if my father finds out... Does he not want you to be with her either? Like, what's wrong with your parents? He naturally has to be strict. I do understand why he's unwilling for me to communicate. Why? And this... Oh. Different clans. Okay. Okay. Maybe they're poly. It's not a... It's a line with an isolated dot. Oh, yep. Even if it's only a present, in some people's eyes, it's a lot more than that. Let's not talk about these trivial matters. Traveler, please wait at the restaurant for me. Okay, okay. You gotta get me my travel permit. That's cool. I'll wait for you. Wait for me. Do 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 do. Damn, I need to go listen to Hades Town. Ha. Whoop, 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 whoop. Boink.
What's the hurry?
Boink. Hmm. Let's take a seat. About Kamaji's treats. Already prepared. I love that he's like sending her treats. That's adorable. Curious about who he will give these treats to. Me, clearly. Nothing more than a public relations gesture. Mr. Hiragi Shinsuke presented my father with a batch of fine tea. My father knows that Mr. Hiragi's beloved daughter, Chisato, likes treats, so he told me to prepare some as a gift. Okay. Might take too long. I mean, I can teleport, so that's fair. Have a look at the treats. I want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Thank you. Let us move out of the way, traveler. I have some things to say to you. Okay. This is my Yes, I have a travel permit! I'm official in Inazuma! The guards mean nothing now. You can freely enter and leave retail. Mwahaha. Did you write this letter yourself? In a tactful manner. I hope she won't be offended. Okay, do we have to go back again? This time you have the travel permit. Well, and I can teleport. Why am I don't need to complain. It's going to be so fast. I have an event to do. Let me drop this off and then I'm going to event. Travel permit. Mwahaha. Yes, 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 yes. We'll give her treats and then I'm going to go and do my stuff. Okay. Nyeh. Chisato, I bring you sweets. Not from me, though, because that would be weird. Hello. You've returned. Yes, I have. Thank you. Eh, what's that treat? And a handwritten letter? Was it his request? Oh. I'll read it with great care. Thank you for the work. Thank you. They're so cute. Aw, I like it. Okay. Is it still just gonna be that I can change this? Yeah, I know I can change it to Inazuma, but I don't want to. I'm gonna keep it in Mondstadt. I like Mondstadt, okay? Let's come here. The friendly falls to unlock the full experience. Alright. Like, it's this one, right? That I need the prerequisite. Complete the Firman Leaf Falls. I don't think I've even seen that one yet. Nope, that's this one. Thank you. I got nothing. Do I need to just continue the main quest and it'll open up? Oh, no. Because I don't have that one yet. Well, let's just pop on over there and see. There should be a quick start. Complete the... What if I don't want to? Oh, quick start. Okay. You should complete Act 1, Raiden Shogun Quest Imperial Signatures to get the best experience from this event. Yes, I want to start without those. Okay. This one. Okay, ha 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 ha. Alright. We're gonna come up here. Hey there, Catherine. How you doing?
Hi, Catherine. We heard that you have a new commission for us.
The downside is that some of the characters act as... I mean, that's okay if they act as if they know me. That's been the case with, Beto. Like, I'm sure I missed something there because suddenly I knew who Beto was and I had no idea who Beto was.
That's correct.
Until they're like, oh, you're gonna take her ship. And I was like, who the hell is she?
Two of you.
A designated commission? Sounds like it must be pretty important.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of task is it exactly?
There's no need to worry. This commission is not dangerous by any means. Perhaps you have heard that Inazuma will soon be holding a major festival, the magnificent Irodori Festival.
I've heard this thing.
A festival! Oh, come to think of it, we haven't attended a festival in Inazuma for a while.
At all.
The Yashiro Commission and Lady Yae are responsible for all the festival preparations. The one who has requested your help is none other than Lady Yae herself.
Yay, I don't know who that is, but I'm excited.
You know Miko. She always has some unusual ideas in her head.
Mm-hmm.
You can bet a festival planned by her is gonna be one to remember.
I do like that it's gonna give me insights into people I haven't met yet, so that'll make it more interesting later.
We'd better go to Grand Narukami Shrine and see what she needs us to do.
Okay.
Lady Yae is currently at Yae Publishing House in Hanamizaka, so there is no need to go all the way to the shrine. In fact, she has instructed me to have you directly meet with her there.
Okay.
Oh, well that's convenient enough. Let's go then.
Sure. Strange tale of Suiko's tipsy tincture. Okay. I'm so glad it's not even far. It's just like right over here. Oh, it's this chick.
Aratani and Kuroda, how are things coming along?
As I was looking at all the character options, like, I remember pink-haired girl. Yes. That's the image I'm used to, just that headshot right there. She's so cute. Capricious and unpredictable in her ways. Doing completely as she pleases. After all, it is boredom that is the truth. Oh, God. Okay, if you come prepared to make sport of her, then roll right up.
All the books and commission prints for Yae Publishing House were bound and sent out yesterday afternoon, Lady Yae.
Very good.
Lady Yae.
And Murata?
We have already received word from Apekusu and Sailing Breeze that the materials are all in place for Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with Unlimited Power and Pretty Please Kitsune Guji.
Pretty
well
please,
done.
Kitsune Guji.
And what about you, Onodera?
Oh. Uh-oh. What's wrong, Onodera? Oh, shit.
Onodera?
Oh, yes, Lady Yae. Everything is ready for the new issue release party.
Is
You're
it?
the one who organized the plans for this release party. In other words, you are the team's fearless leader now. So please, show some confidence. Besides, there's no need to be nervous. This project is destined for success. I feel quite optimistic about it. I shall specially grant you leave for the next couple of days, Onodera. Please take the opportunity to have a good rest. After all, you will be very busy on the day of the release party.
She has like
Yes,
the cat
Lady
ears
Ai.
like
Thank you very much.
Sucrose.
All right then. Is everyone clear about their assignments? Good. We are running out of time, so let's get moving. Chop chop.
Yep, now I need to talk to her. Tell me what my job is. It's my assignment, what I'm gonna do.
Hello, little ones. I take it you have received my commission,
Yes?
Some organizer you are! It's nearly time for the festival and you're still over here ramping things up for your light novel business! Shouldn't you be getting back to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Paimon.
You weren't thinking of dumping all the festival preparations on us, were you? If so, then you can forget it! Paimon won't accept such a commission!
I like that we're very in sync.
My, such harsh words. It hurts to hear that kind of talk from you two. But as you can clearly see, I'm here working like a dog for the festival. Yet you say I'm not doing my job. Let me ask you, little ones. Whoever said that the festival must involve the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Huh? But isn't that a given? This is Inazuma after all.
Yes, that is true. But now that the Sokoku decree has been lifted, Inazuma is no longer the same nation that once resisted change tooth and nail.
He does look pissed, I noticed that too.
Therefore, rather than sticking to the same old traditional festival, the Yashiro Commission and I have decided to shake things up a little. This time, we'll be holding an international cultural festival.
Oh, cool.
Distinctly Inazuman, but with a unique twist. I suppose I should start by telling you the origins of the Iridori Festival.
You should.
Legend has it that there were 5 poets in ancient Inazuma who were supremely gifted in singing and writing poetry. They are known as the 5 Kasen. Every year, one of the 5 would present a collection of the group's poems to the shogun for review, which would then spark culture discussions regarding those works. Thanks to them, Inazuma's culture blossomed and gained great influence at that time. As time passed, people began creating various tales based on the 5 Kasen. The Iridori Festival was also developed as a result to show appreciation for their works, which so greatly enriched our lives.
Sounds like a festival that's really rooted in culture.
Indeed. To describe it in the words of the ancients, it'd be refined elegance.
The decree is not lifted right now,
Unfortunately,
nope.
with the flow
But
of
it is in this
time,
subquest,
people have
so
gradually forgotten about the 5 Kasen and the festival. Which is precisely why I've decided to revive the Iridori Festival by holding a cultural convention featuring light novels.
What?
But wait a minute! Light novels?
What about all that refined elegant stuff you just said?
Please stop looking at me with those baffled expressions. In ancient times, poetry was all the rage. But nowadays, the entertainment format of choice is light novels.
Is it?
The important thing is not the format, but the creative work itself. It is impossible to come up with anything fresh if you're stuck using some rigid format of the past. Speaking
I
of
feel like
which,
she's using this as an
don't you
opportunity.
think that the concept of focusing on the now perfectly suits the current Inazuma? And besides, it's a great opportunity to reintroduce Inazuma to Ultivat through light novels. As they say, it's 2 birds with 1 stone.
Whole lot of thinly veiled self-justifications.
Oh, that was close. Paimon was nearly carried away by Miko's persuasive tongue.
Were you?
Come on, Miko! You can't fool us. We know you by now. This is all definitely stemming from your own personal interests.
Yep.
I can't deny that my hobbies had no part to play in this. However, regardless of whether it's light novels or a festival, catching people's attention with a fresh concept is the essence here.
Okay.
Well, what do you say? Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting things you might see at the festival?
Yes, I am.
Maybe a little. Oh, all right. Paimon's super curious now.
Come, let's pay a visit to the venue in Rito together.
It's in Rito?
I promise that it will give you a whole new perspective on the festival.
Yes.
There we'll meet a special someone who will tell you more about your tasks.
Of course we will. To Rito we go! Do. Alright. Let's go to Rito and see who this someone is. Right, the ears are so cute, like the little cat ears. Like Sucrose has that too. Cute little cat ears. I don't think any of my other characters do. I think it's just the two of them. Yeah, no, that's just her hair. Mona definitely doesn't. I think hers is just a hood. Yeah. Alright, who we talking to?
During the Iridori Festival, the area around the Outlander Affairs Agency will become the main exhibition space for light novels. Once things are in full swing, not only will there be lots of official and fan-created work on display.
Fan-created work? Is this
there
like
will also
Comic-Con?
be exclusive giveaways, prizes, and new release parties. This small plaza in front of the International Trade Association will be called the 5 Kasen Plaza during the festival. And nearby shops will be selling special light novel merchandise. You certainly won't want to miss out.
Wow. How should Paimon put this? It's definitely not your typical festival, but it sure looks like it'll be quite the party.
Yeah, it's like a light novel paradise.
Huh. Miko, what are these blank boards in the center of the plaza?
Great thing about this event is that will be that you can see many characters you have no connection with so far. Yeah, I'm excited.
Lady I did mention that there would be some reliable helpers coming to assist with the festivities. It appears she meant you two. At last we meet again, Traveler and Paimon. Tell me, how are you faring recently?
Fantastically. I've not met you officially yet. Pillar of Fortitude. Seems like a down-to-earth, elegant, and proper fellow who does not enjoy public appearances or showing off. Okay. Those who know him well know never to underestimate him, for it is he who steadied the Kamisato clan ship. When previous commissioner had fallen gravely ill, his present position is not one that could have been secured without extraordinary skills or brilliance. So beware his immaculate smile all the same.
Oh, it's Ayato!
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so even a busy guy like yourself is here to attend the Iridori Festival.
Preparing festivals falls under the Yashiro Commission's scope of responsibilities. Seeing as Lady Yae has poured her heart and soul into the preparations, I'm obliged to be equally dedicated.
Come now, Ayato. We're not strangers here. There's no need to sound so formal. We were just about to discuss the boards over here. They're related to our little helper's tasks, so I'll let you give them a detailed rundown.
Certainly. I assume you two already know that the Iridori Festival originated from the 5 Kasen. These 5 boards are here for painting their portraits.
Oh, you
This
don't want me to
Iridori
paint, do
Festival
you?
is not only the first major festival to be held in Inazuma since the lifting of the Sakoku decree, it is also an event deeply rooted in culture and the arts. Therefore, the Yashiro Commission
do
has
have epic
personally
sleeves,
invited
you're
several
right.
cultural celebrities from other nations. For example, the artist we have invited to paint these portraits hails from the distant land of Mondstadt.
Do
the
they?
Yashiro Commission will arrange
is it?
accommodations and food in Inazuma
Is it
for
just
each
like a
of the
random
distinguished
NPC?
guests. However, we fear that staying in a foreign land may feel a little uncomfortable, which is precisely why it would be ideal to have someone familiar with both Inazuma and other nations of Tevat to serve as a guide for our guests.
This is my
I knew you
commission.
would catch on.
I am.
It is our hope that you would be able to guide the guests from the harbor to their
I'll be your
residence at the
emissary, don't
International
worry.
Trade Association, while providing any necessary assistance along the way.
Tour guide
This
and
arrival
personal
schedule
assistant.
includes the details
This I
of the
can
ships
do.
on which the guests will be arriving. All you simply have to do is go to the docks at the indicated times.
Oh no. Okay. Large passenger ship, bards from Monst... Bards? Wait, is that Venti? Is Venti coming? Okay, so that's estimated arrival time is 8 a.m. Oh, the guest is Calx. I haven't met him yet. Zhenyu, I think they're just an NPC. Guest writer, Zhenyu. Stop over one person, estimated 9 a.m. Doesn't say who. 2 persons, also doesn't say who. Okay. 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Okay, that's easy enough.
It's settled then.
Chelsea.
My, look at the time. I have to meet with my editors, so I must be going now.
I pity your editors.
During the festival, most of the Yai Publishing House's editors will be staying near the Outlander Affairs Agency. If you run into any problems, you may find them there.
Okay.
This festival requires the full cooperation of the Tri-Commission, and there are still many minor details which require my attention, so I must excuse myself for now. I'll leave the guests in your hands.
As you should. I'm very capable of this, I say.
All the details we need about the ships are on the timetable that Ayato gave us.
Okay.
Let's take a closer look and be sure to pick up the passengers according to the times written on it.
Yeah, well, I know 8 a.m. Like, that's easy. Wait until 6 to 8. I'm just gonna come on down here before we start that. Oh, look at the cute banners. There's, the Miko. I saw her on a banner when I started. The chick with the lightning sword. She was cool. I don't know who they are. Okay. I know you. I know you, and I know you. Don't know those other two, which is fine. Her editors just do what she wants. That's what I figured. I'm like, there is no way that they, like, give her any sass. I feel like she'd kick their asses. All right. Okay. Wait until the following day, 6 to 8. Well, it's 8 a.m. is when they're supposed to show up, so I'll do the 6 just in case there's something going on. Like, does it give me the option of 6, like, just in case? Because it said they were arriving at 8 a.m. Dun 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 dun. Oh, the ship is here. And it's somebody named, I think it's Calx? Something like that. It's the painter.
Hello! You must be here to take part in the Iridori Festival. We're the festival guides, and we'll show you around.
Yes, that's right. We are bards from
Oh, the
Mondstadt.
bards. Okay.
Word has it that
I thought the
Inazuma
painter was
has
today. They must be
undergone
tomorrow.
many changes of late. We hope to find fresh inspiration here.
Paimon, what you doing?
These guests are all bards, aren't they? Well,
Oh!
where's Tone Deaf Bard then?
I was wondering if Venti was gonna come too.
Strange. He's pretty famous in Mondstadt. Do you think he didn't receive an invitation?
I mean, even if he was invited, there's a chance he wouldn't show up. That doesn't sound like Venti, but yeah, okay, I guess.
Huh? Why's that?
Oh, right.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're getting at. Even though Venti no longer rules over
He's still the
Mondstadt,
Archon. He might
he's
not be
still an
welcome.
Archon.
Yeah.
If he came rushing to Inazuma at the first mention of a festival,
Cleve!
it would seem a little childish. It would also sort of be shameless of him too.
It's Cleve! Oh god, Cleve!
Miss Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Cleve! I love Cleve!
It's Cleve! Were you also invited to the Iridori Festival? No, Albedo's the one who received the
I have
invitation.
seen him, but I don't know who he is.
But because everyone in the Knights of Favonius has been really busy these days, Albedo arranged for someone here to issue me a dependent pass.
Okay.
Greetings, Traveler and Paimon. After hearing that Inazuma was making preparations for the Irodori Festival, I predicted that I might run into you here.
Okay. Not one to socialize, the genius researcher is usually seen wearing the same calm, cool expression. Only when he is buried in research does his more energetic, enthusiastic side seem to emerge. Soil and chalk, Albedo spends much of his time alone, pondering profound alchemical conundrums, but there seems to be no end in sight to his research. Well, it is alchemy.
Ha! Paimon knew it! Albedo's the one they've invited to paint the 5 Kasen!
Wait, can Albedo paint?
It seems that you already know why I'm here.
Oh.
Just so you're aware, I'll be using my pen name in Inazuma.
Oh, Calx. Okay, okay.
Oh, by the way, do you know where the International Trade Association is? I'll be meeting with the editorial director of the Yai Publishing House there.
God, he's cute. I like him.
Yeah, the International Trade Association is where you'll be staying in Inazuma. We'll be heading there too.
Great. Let's get going then.
Oh. I'm curious. That gives me serious Utena vibes. Like the pink-haired girl with the suit makes me think of Utena. Albedo is the chief researcher who Amber told you about. He put the... Oh! Is that was him? Very cool. Yeah, I liked the Utena anime.
So beautiful here!
It is.
So many things I've never seen before.
Slow down, Klee. Please be careful not to bump into others.
He's like her brother, right? Like, there's another event going on that, like, you click in and it's him and her. Like, it shows a cute little graphic of them, like, leaving, and you get stuff from it.
Telling Klee so many stories about Inazuma during the trip was probably not the best idea. As a result, she could hardly sleep all the way here. It appears she's even more excited now that we've arrived.
That's how kids are. Nothing wrong with a little excitement. I mean, as a kindergarten teacher, that is not the truth at all. I guess with a little excitement, that's the case, but she's not a little excited. She's super excited. That's how kids are.
Strange. It seems that the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama, isn't here yet. I'm certain he said that he'd be sure to arrive before me. This might be a problem.
What's wrong?
Well, Mr. Hiroyama was supposed to meet with me and give me some reference materials about the 5 Kasen today. That way, I could better
Look at
visualize
those
the
cute little
content of my
dolls over
paintings.
there. Oh my goodness. It's like a little chibi version of, Sword Chick.
You mean you had no idea what you'd be painting before you arrived in Inazuma?
I only know of the 5 Kasen by name. Because of the sheer age of the tale, very little has been passed down to this day. So Mr. Hiroyama decided to help me collect some more information. I'm the type of painter who can complete a painting quickly as long as I'm inspired.
Oh, that's nice.
So I agreed on only receiving the details today.
So when do the paintings have to be done by?
According to the festival plans, the portraits will be revealed one at a time throughout the various stages of the Irodori Festival. The first one, depicting Suiko, will need to be done before the festival's official opening ceremony, which is the day after tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
The day after tomorrow? Then you're already running out of time!
I mean, he said he could finish it quickly if he's inspired, so he just needs to be inspired.
There's no need to panic. When I was working on light novel illustrations, because the manuscripts are shipped by boat, things were always tight and finished at the last minute.
Wait, you do illustrations for light novels?
Just last month, to ensure the latest book of A Legend of Sword would be finished for the Irodori Festival, I had to complete the final chapter's illustrations the same day I received the manuscript. I heard that my illustrations were sent to print as soon as they arrived in Inazuma. I still don't know how well they turned out.
I mean, that would be nice, like, to just, as soon as you're inspired, just be able to get it out of your system.
Paimon isn't sure if she should feel sympathetic for your working conditions or compliment you on your artistic genius.
Both of those things are fair.
Of course, I would still prefer to receive any possible reference materials in advance so that I can be better prepared.
Yeah.
Oh, right! The editors of the Yai Publishing House will all be around the Outlander Affairs Agency these next few days. Who knows? Maybe Mr. Hirayama's over there too. We'll take you over there to see if we can find him, Albedo.
Okay.
All right, it's worth a try.
Look at her playing in the leaves over there.
Klee, you haven't slept for a while now. Please stay at our residence in the International Trade Association and get some rest. We will be back soon.
Wait, we're gonna leave her unattended? We're gonna leave the red Bernie girl unattended in Inazuma?
Okie dokie. Don't worry, Albedo. I'll be on my best behavior.
Oh no. Oh, that inspires zero confidence. Hold on. Hold on. I want these. Kaede, give me one. You'll have to wait till the festival starts. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. Oh, those are adorable. Oh. Okay. I have, oh, that would cost so many muns. I can always earn more muns.
This can't be happening. The moment we need to contact Onodera is when he's on special leave.
What?
Kuroda and I will go back to Inazuma City for an emergency printing run. The demand for this book is so high, though. Even with the emergency prints, it still might not be enough.
Uh-oh.
Despite everything, we're still lucky that we found out today. If this had happened a few days later, then we'd really be in boiling water.
Wait, their team leader isn't there?
Hey, do you think that suspicious guy they found in the warehouse has anything to do with this?
Well, the editorial director is on his way over there to investigate the situation as we speak.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's going on here?
Oh, hey, Traveler. Don't worry. It's nothing, just an internal issue. That's all.
I mean, you
How
say
can I help
that, but
you?
I'm gonna wind up dealing with it.
I'm looking for the editorial director, Mr. Hirayama. Does anyone know where he is now?
Mr. Hirayama is currently at the warehouse down by the harbor.
Oh, hold on a second, Murata. Excuse me, but you must be Calx, the one who was invited to paint the 5 Kasen for the festival?
That he is.
Yes, that's me.
My name is Kuroda. You must be inquiring about information regarding the 5 Kasen. I do apologize, but please make yourself comfortable at the International Trade Association, and I will let Mr. Hirayama know to send you the materials right away.
Or I can just go get them.
Oh, no need. You guys look super busy, so we can go find him ourselves.
About that.
About that?
Excuse me, but is there something wrong with the latest volume of A Legend of Sword?
Huh? How did you know?
Since you were all aware that Mr. Hirayama needed to send me some supporting materials, that means the editorial director didn't forget about it. Instead, something urgent must have cropped up.
Look at you reading between the lines, Albedo.
To add to that, despite being aware that I am Calx, you were still unwilling to let me go to Mr. Hirayama directly.
I love that his name is Albedo. The last Albedo that I've seen in a video game was from Xenosaga.
After considering
Loved
these
that game.
factors, the only reason you would try to stall me is if something happened to A Legend of Sword, which I did the illustrations for.
Well, I'm very sorry. The situation is just as you said, Calx. I suppose it doesn't hurt to tell you now. Earlier today, someone spotted a suspicious outlander sneaking around inside the Iridori Festival warehouse down by the docks. So they promptly alerted the Tenryou Commission. The Tenryou Commission was concerned about potential cargo theft, so they contacted everyone who was renting space in the warehouse. It was then that we realized that the latest copies of A Legend of Sword had suddenly gone missing.
Someone stole the books?
What? The books are missing?
Shh, not so loud. Not only is this book an eagerly anticipated release in the last phase of the Iridori Festival, but the author, Jinyu, will be personally attending the release party as well.
Because of the dire situation, Mr. Hirayama immediately hurried to the warehouse to determine whether the theft was related to that suspicious outlander.
I see.
Who is this outlander stealing
It would be
books?
a great misfortune if A Legend of Sword would not be released on schedule. And quite a disappointment for Jinyu as well. If Mr. Hirayama has gone to the warehouse at the docks, then I'll go down to see if I can be of any help.
That's what we do. We're helpful.
Sounds like a name from Liyue. person is the author of this book?
I have not met him personally, but the editor said that he is actually the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild family in Liyue.
What?
Oh, do you know him?
I do!
Whoa, that's a real twist! Paimon never would have guessed that Xingqiu would be publishing a light novel together with Albedo!
That's so great!
Enough about that. Xingqiu would definitely be upset
He would
if
be.
he discovers his books are missing. Let's accompany Albedo to the warehouse, too.
Please be mindful of your personal safety at all times.
Alright, let's go. Oh, I thought I could maybe climb that, but it's got a ridge. I don't think I can get over it. It's okay, we'll go the long way around. And by the long way, I mean like to this roof and then hop. Hop. It's Venti! It's Venti! Oh god! Oh, who are you? Kujo Sara. The active Chief General of the Tenryou Commission. Decisive and valiant in battle. If the Raiden Shogun is the great thunder of the heavens, then Kujo Sara is the lightning that cannot be parried. The lightning flashes. Okay. As the adopted child of the Kujo clan, she is swift and stern. Oh, she's cool. I like her. She's cute. Venti, what did you do? What did he do?
You! Why are you here?
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryou Commission, of course.
I thought she was talking
Is
to
that
Venti.
surprising?
No, Sarah, Paimon wasn't talking about you.
Yep, I was like, she's not talking about this one. She's talking about Venti.
So, Tone Deaf Bard. The suspicious outlander in the warehouse.
Was he looking for wine? Was he trying to steal wine and get drunk?
Considering the evidence, it appears that the suspicious outlander is indeed me.
As I have told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are cleared, you are to remain silent. Don't make me say it again. Traveler, Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
You could say we're quite familiar.
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind the theft.
Unless the theft was
But
wine.
what's this about being a stowaway?
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Iridori Festival, he's failed to present his invitation letter.
Yeah.
Therefore, we can only suspect that he might have entered the country illegally. And just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion wine crate near the Sailing Breeze.
Gosh, dang it.
If it would help shed any light on the
Did
situation...
you drink all the
then
dandelion
please
wine, Venti?
Be my...
Oh, Venti! You didn't really come here illegally, did you?
Of course he did, it's Venti.
Ouch, your words wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment we meet again, all I'm greeted with is grilling questions and suspicious glares.
I mean, you came here in a crate of wine.
You arrived in Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard. You of all people should be more understanding, don't you think?
He is not wrong.
Similar means?
Oh, shit!
I merely jest. Fear not, for the person who sent me the invitation is none other than Kamisato Ayato of Yashiro Commission. It's unlikely that someone acquainted with the likes of him would ever be here illegally, right?
But why weren't you on the same ship as the other bard?
Well, once I received the invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma a little early. It was then that I happened upon a cargo ship bound for Inazuma transporting dandelion wine. So, naturally, I decided to set sail with them.
I'm gonna wait for a minute. The garbage truck is in front of my house. Getting the garbage. Let it do its thing. It's really loud. I don't even know if you guys can hear it, but I can, and I'm distracted. And I don't want to be distracted from Venti. I love Venti. Of course you decided to set sail with the people escorting the wine. Because you're Venti, and it's wine.
Once aboard, I found the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor along the way. I must have fallen asleep in the cargo crate while carefully comparing the tastes of dandelion wine and Inazuman sake.
You little punk.
And when I woke up, I found myself in this warehouse with a Tenryo Commission General glaring at me from atop the grate.
Jeez, I can't... Venti.
Coming from Venti,
It
this
is.
story is quite believable, but it still feels a bit...
Childish or shameless? Gonna go with shameless.
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the IA publishing house, and there are some questions I would like to ask you. Based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse for some time now. If that's the case, did you happen to hear anything unusual?
Actually, I did hear some faint footsteps around me a couple of times, but I didn't consider the sound anything out of the ordinary.
But if you clearly heard something, why didn't you feel it was unusual?
Oh, I seem to understand now.
Huh? What did you notice, Albedo?
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging through things. What Venti means is that he did not hear anything unusual like that. As for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse where many goods are coming in and out each day, it is quite normal for people to be walking around.
That's an interesting mark on his neck. Is it just a tattoo? Huh.
I see. But if that's the case, then we're back to square one regarding the stolen books.
No, not quite. From the facts that have been presented to us, we can draw at least 3 conclusions now.
He's just very calm. I like it.
First, whoever took the novels is not a spur-of-the-moment burglar. They had their sights on the books from the very beginning. Second, the culprit was very familiar with the warehouse, and might even have a key. And third...
There must be more than one criminal involved.
I knew you'd catch on, Traveler.
Aha.
One person couldn't possibly transport so many heavy books in such a short window of time. It must have been a team effort. It goes without saying that Venti clearly does not match up with our culprits.
Nope, he doesn't. He's got noodle arms.
Yes, I agree with your reasoning.
Thank you, Kujo.
Mr. Hirayama, the Tenryo Commission will continue by investigating the warehouse staff. If you come across any further clues, please notify us immediately.
Yes, understood. I'll leave it to you then.
I suppose I'm free as a bird then.
Not so fast.
Uh-oh.
Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained whether your arrival in Inazuma was legal or not.
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook.
Sarah is quite the meticulous one. So, where's your invitation letter, Venti?
Yes, the invitation letter. I'm truly sorry. I can't seem to remember where I may have put it.
How could you lose something so important?
Because it's Venti. If anyone was going to, it would be him.
Don't be mistaken. I was well aware of how important it was. But I didn't bring any luggage with me, and
Clearly.
the letter was too big to fit in my pocket. So I kept it in my hand the whole trip.
What?
Strange. Though I had a little too much to drink, I know that I kept it in a secure place. I even recall being most pleased at coming up with a good idea at the time.
Is it in your hat?
If you were holding the invitation in your hand the whole time, then why did you put it down?
Because he needed his hands for the alcohol.
Well, to properly compare the taste of Mondstadt wine and
knew
Inazuman
it.
sake, I had to hold a glass in each hand.
See?
I couldn't both hold the invitation and a glass at the same time. But surely I wouldn't put it in just any random place. It could easily be misplaced.
Right, that was my assumption, is that maybe it's under his hat?
In which case, I believe there's only one place it could be. Have you figured it out, Traveler?
Under his hat?
You're way ahead of Paimon. Do you two already know where the invitation letter is?
Maybe? In his hat?
Ah, yes. I remember
Oh
now.
god, I was right.
I
Whew.
knew you'd help me find it.
I mean, you've got a big floppy hat. Why wouldn't it be in your hat? I would put it in my hat.
This is indeed an invitation letter issued by the Yashiro Commission. Now that we've confirmed this
Hat is
guest's
basically a
identity,
pocket.
I have no further questions. However, starting tonight, I would advise you to stay at the International Trade Association. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving now.
Oh boy. Here she goes. Off to investigate.
There goes Sarah.
Sarah, okay.
Let's go talk to Mr. Hirayama about Albedo's reference materials.
Yes, please.
Mr. Hirayama, I'm Calx. We had originally arranged to meet today.
Ah, yes, so you are Calx. I'm very sorry that you've arrived in Inazuma only to find such a mess. These are the materials regarding the 5 Kassen. All the information that we could find is compiled here.
Don't worry, Hirayama, we will find your missing books. Long ago, there were 5 legendary poets in Inazuma supremely gifted in music and writing. They were honored as the 5 Kassen, meaning 5 fairies of singing and poetry. It is said that the shogun loved their works profoundly and that every year, one of them would go to Tenshukaku and present their new poetry collection for the shogun's perusal. The 5 Kassen are known as Suiko, Aoi no Okina, Akahito, Sumizome, and Kuronushi. I'm going to just apologize to everyone in the world for those pronunciations. But their real names were lost in history according to a widely accepted theory. Tales of the 5 Kassen had once been repeatedly adapted and performed on stage, with the 5 characters each dressed in a distinct color: green, blue, red, white, and black. Over time, theater goers started referring to them by these colors, hence the names we see today. Still, there exist other theories. For instance, some believe Suiko was named for his dwelling, a thatched cottage called Suiko Hut. Some also say that Aka in Akahito was derived from the poet's habit of marking his works with a scarlet red seal. About the tales of the 5 Kassen, everyone in Inazuma knows the tale of the 5 Kassen and the stories featuring them were once all the rage in Inazuma. What is unfortunate, however, is that despite their popularity and abundance at the time, not much detail survived till today. Most were probably lost during the Great Calamity 500 years ago. According to existing literature, during the Golden Age, when many such stories were being created, they usually followed the same set of rules. 4 poems in succession, each telling a fragment of the story from a Kassen's point of view. That's kind of cool. With the 4 together completing the whole tale. What was curious was that no single chapter seemed to be narrated from Kuronushi's perspective. 5 Kassen summary: Suiko, a free sake-loving soul born into an ordinary family. Some say he got the name Suiko from Suiko Hut, the thatched cottage. An old man accomplished in chess. In addition to poems, he also left behind a few novels. Some say he was actually a shogunate official who had not made a name until his senior years. Others say he was not human, but a very old kitsune. Akihito, talented swordsman, most likely came from a martial family. Some say his name was derived from the habit of marking his words with scarlet red seal. She was once a shrine maiden skilled in floral arts and dancing. Later became the shogun's personal attendant. Some say she resigned from her position after she became famous and devoted herself to artistic creation. Others say she kept serving into her old age. Little is known about him, nor does anyone know who he really is. Maybe this explains the more varied versions of his identity and personality from story to story as compared to the other 4 Kassen. Okay. Some good information there.
Yes, it's just as I had suspected. Monikers such as Suiko and Aoi no Okina aren't the real names of the 5 Kassen.
Right.
Though there were once many stories regarding each of the 5 Kassen, the validity of their contents can no longer be verified in present times. Alas, what a shame. But, at the very least, we know that most of the stories were written according to a similar style. So there is still something we may glean from this.
So, is the info useful for your paintings, Albedo?
To some extent, yes. However, I must admit that it is still lacking and fails to fulfill the most crucial element.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
I am sorry that this information is not as exhaustive as you had hoped. However, it is not possible to gather anything more at the moment. Though, Lady Yae did say that there are many variations of the story about the 5 Kassen, and everyone has a different story in their heart. So all you need to do is follow through with what's in your own heart, and create something that you yourself find interesting.
That does sound like something Miko would say.
Thank you, Mr. Hirayama. No need to worry. I'll find inspiration for the portraits.
Great. I'll leave it to you then, Calx. Oh, and there's one more thing I need to ask of everyone. Tomorrow morning, Mr. Genyu, the author of A Legend of Sword, will be arriving in Inazuma by boat. If you see him, please do not mention the stolen novels for the time being.
I mean, he might want to help us retrieve them, though.
The Yae Publishing House will do its best to ensure that the novel's release is a success. You have my gratitude. I'll be going then.
Well, seems there's nothing more we can do here. Let's go.
What's Venti doing? Hey, Venti, what you doing?
Venti? What are you doing over there? You don't want us to leave you behind, do you?
Traveler, Albedo, would you mind coming over here for a moment? There's something peculiar that I think you should see.
Did he find a clue? Of course he did. Of course he did. Venti, what'd you find? What'd you find, buddy?
What is it, Venti? A piece of paper.
Indeed. When I awakened to find myself in the warehouse this morning, I discovered this paper in the cargo crate where I was sleeping.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't think much of it then. I thought it was merely a scrap piece of paper that had fallen into the cargo. After a quick glance, I stuffed it into a place nearby. But on second thought, I think it's worth having you take a look at what's written on it.
5 Kasan Splendor, Suiko. Mine dwelling was far from the wider world, but for my fame, my peace was disturbed. In blue clad, I went before Tenshukaku to present our work, but Aoi's work was missing a page. I knelt and begged for divine wrath to be stilled, and told what I knew of how it was lost. The previous night I had been drunk, and that a person's shadow had passed over me. Some treacherous scoundrel must have stolen the poem, leading to my great loss of face. And there's the recycling. We'll give them a minute. While they're doing that, I'm gonna grab a drink really quick, and then I will be right back. So, see you in like 2 minutes. All right. If you haven't in the last little bit, make sure you hydrate. All right.
Let me see. Suiko chapter.
Suiko chapter.
Wait a minute. Isn't Suiko the name of one of the 5 Kasen?
It sure is.
The story told in this poem roughly boils down to Suiko getting tipsy and letting some poems that were meant for the shogun get stolen.
Sounds like you, Venti. Sorry.
This story sounds familiar to my ear. Where have I heard it?
Seriously? It's literally the same story you just experienced yesterday.
Oh, indeed it is. Interesting, isn't it?
Almost seems related to the stolen novels.
Yes, I concur. The person who left this paper could quite possibly be the criminal, or even a witness to the theft.
Dun dun dun.
But why leave the paper here in such a fashion? And if the one who left it here was a witness, why didn't they attempt to stop the burglary?
All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Meeting together in Inazuma like this is a most rare occasion. Since we've been busy from the start of the day, let us find an inn with good drink to keep our thirst at bay.
You just want to go get drunk.
Hey! You just sobered up and you're already thinking about more drinks? And let's not forget that Albedo still has a portrait to complete. We don't have time to be slacking off.
How does he have time to be a great painter and a master detective? Because Albedo is a man of many skills, I'm assuming.
No, it's fine. Let's all go for a drink together. It'll be my treat.
He seems so nice.
Wait a minute. What about your portrait?
As I mentioned before, I'm the kind of artist who can work quickly once I'm inspired. And now, it seems I've found my source of inspiration.
You have?
If I use a model as reference for the piece, we must pay him back with the appropriate recompense.
Are you gonna use Venti as the model?
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
It's so great.
One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before,
Has 7
and
dead
vaguely
bodies
recalled a
under the
mysterious
flower
figure
garden.
approaching
I
while he was
mean-
intoxicated.
Wow, you really came through, Albedo. You were able to complete the first portrait before the opening ceremony.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Yes, it really is a sight to behold. Not only does it harken to the traditional style of Inazuma, but it also makes use of modern aesthetics. My figure is particularly striking. Even though I'm sound asleep in the portrait, I still appear as glorious as always.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, Tone-Deaf Bard. You were just a model. The person in the artwork isn't actually you. Well, Albedo, who will be your next portrait?
Oh, that's a good
The
question.
next one will be Aoi no Okina of the 5 Kasen.
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next one? Who knows? You might soon discover another story.
Another story?
I believe he's referring to the possibility of finding another paper with tales of the 5 Kasen. According to the reference materials I was given, we've only found the first of a total of 4 chapters.
Do you think the mysterious person who left the first paper will strike again?
It certainly is a possibility. Also, there are some points regarding the stories of the 5 Kasen that have left me rather curious.
Oh?
For example, the reference materials make mention of 5 legendary figures, yet all the popular stories only consist of 4 parts. It appears that throughout all the stories, there is never a chapter dedicated to Kuronushi.
Yes, I'm also curious about these stories myself. But who knows? They may merely be akin to the old saying in Mondstadt. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time. So for now, we need but just wait patiently.
Okay.
Who is this Jinyu everyone keeps talking about?
Bards do not speak of themselves. I mean, that's true, they don't. They're supposed to be left out of the story. Okay. Hello, hello. See that you're walking back and forth. I believe I believe you must be someone who appreciates the elegance of arts, maybe? You just want me to do a job for you. I see how it is. Oh, they unlock mini games. Okay. Already have great respect for his great learning. Write a few collaborative works. Okay. What can I do for you? The theme of the poem I wish to write is nostalgia. Okay. You want me to add some things to your poem? Oh, help you take pictures. Oh, okay. Great number of unique sights to see. For example, when you speak of Mondstadt, everyone's mind turns to the dandelions or windwheel asters. Oh. Inazuma's regional specialties. I don't know enough about Inazuma for this. I will need 4, each showcasing different contents. Okay. Okay. Daily themes to obtain inspiration. The more material you obtain, the better you can help poets Len and Otsumo Otomo figure out more poetic stanzas, thus helping them complete their poems faster. I see. It's a great plan, but I'm gonna just, you know, continue this story quest because I'd rather do that than take pictures. Him. I'm gonna come over here real quick, though. I'm like, take pictures or continue the story? Continue the story. I figure one of these stories will probably eventually take me out of... Oh. Oh. Albedo has something for me? I like Albedo. I'm gonna go do that. I'm like, wait until... Nope, we're gonna go see Albedo, because Albedo is, the best person. Yep. He's super cute. I like him a lot. Albedo, where are you? Hey, buddy.
What a coincidence. I was wondering where I might be able to find you, and here you are.
Miss me?
Yes, indeed.
Yes!
I believe Klee has missed you tremendously. Alright, as much as I'd like to sit and chat with you, this time I'm here mainly for Klee.
Wait, do you want me to babysit?
Before bringing Klee here, I told her many stories about
You want me to
Inazuma.
babysit?
It got her very excited to experience the local culture here. However, I've got other things to do in Inazuma this time, besides painting the portraits of the 5
But I
Kasen.
want to hang out with you.
Over the next couple of days,
Klee's cool too, though.
I won't
like
have
her.
the time to show her around. Inazuma is not like Mondstadt. I can't just let Klee wander off by herself when I'm busy with other things. So I had to have her stay at the International Trade Association while I finish my work. She hasn't complained, but I can tell she's not enjoying being stuck there on her own. Fortunately, I now have you and Paimon. So,
So you would like me to babysit your sister?
Yay! Miss Honorary Knight's here!
Oh, hi, Klee. She's fun with the bombs. I love her.
What you talking about, Miss Honorary Knight? Are we gonna go play?
You want to come play?
Yeah. But Albedo is really busy. I can't go too far away or he'll be worried about me.
They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Her ears are different than his.
Aw, Klee, you're such a thoughtful kid.
I'm like Paimon.
Paimon's very thoughtful, thank you very much. Paimon always thinks of you whenever she's eating a delicious slime.
What an odd thing to think about me when you're doing that. No. You're very thoughtful.
Anyway, it is pretty cruel not to let Klee go out when she was so excited to come here.
We got her.
Yep. Allow the almighty traveler and dependable Paimon to bring Klee on a tour of Inazuma.
All right, let's introduce her to someone interesting.
Klee, do you want to go play with Miss Honorary Knight?
Yay, you bet I do.
As you know, Klee is our Spark Knight.
Yup.
You must keep her safe and sound.
I mean, she's real good at doing that herself.
By which I mean, try to keep her out of trouble.
Oh, you're asking for a miracle. Oh, well, I've done those.
For instance, if a mountain in Inazuma was to lose one of its peaks, or if there were an explosion somewhere in the city, Klee could very well get in trouble.
Got it, no explosions.
Glad to hear it.
I promise I'll bring you back an awesome souvenir, Mr. Albedo.
Mr. Albert. Oh, maybe they're not siblings. Maybe he just looks after her?
Great. I look forward to it.
There are loads of cool things to do in Inazuma. Try the local cuisine, visit a shrine. What do you want to do, Cleve? Cuisine? What's that?
Food.
You know, food and drink. Hyman just meant we could take you to a local restaurant.
You know, Paimon's favorite thing to do.
Yay! Snack time!
Oh god, you two are gonna get along just fine.
Let's go!
Oh, it's a ways away. Oh, geez, we're going all the way over here. Okay.
Wow, something smells so good.
Oh no.
I think it's coming from the steaming thingy.
Looks really good. Okay, we're just gonna hold on 1 minute. Let's see. We're just gonna order some food real quick. Damn, that looks really good. Alright. Yep, thank you. Thank you. I want... Let's get some ramen. Yeah, we can get that relatively quickly. Okay. Yep. About 37 minutes? Perfect. That'll be just about time to end my stream anyway. Yum, yum, yum. Okay.
Miss Honorary Knight, look at this noodly soup. It's so pretty.
Yes.
There's so many nice things inside.
I know. It looks so good.
It's not noodly soup. It's
tonkotsu ramen.
actually.
Oh.
That's what I just ordered. It looks so good.
What are those yellow and red thingies on that plate?
You're kidding, right? Those are tri-flavored skewers.
And what about this little yellow cake?
That's an egg roll. They're amazing. Have you really not tried one before?
Right? Oh gosh, it makes me hungry.
Wow. Tonkotsu ramen, tri-flavored skewers, and egg rolls. They all sound delicious.
And they all are, Klee. And they all are.
They sure are. Guess you're not from around here if you haven't tried any of these before. Let me buy you an egg roll with my allowance so you can get a taste of our Inazuman food.
Look how sweet that is.
Really? But Master Jean said I shouldn't go taking other people's things. Also, that's your allowance, right? Taking another kid's allowance just seems kind of wrong.
Don't worry, I'll cook them myself.
Oh, I remember you. You're Yoimiya's friend.
Yoimiya?
How come you know how to make egg rolls?
Because I bought the recipe, I think. I don't think I did actually.
Egg rolls are a piece of cake for this gal.
Oh no.
Why don't you make some for Klee and Iwao?
Sure.
Really? Wow, Paimon is so touched. You're learning. All right, we'll be waiting on those egg rolls.
There we go. I don't think I actually bought that recipe, but we'll see. I mean, easiest way to find out is to just come over here. Do I know how to make egg rolls? Egg roll. I don't think I do. I got the ramen. Yeah, I don't think I did egg rolls, so let's just go over to the restaurant really quick and buy that recipe. I'm like, I didn't get that one. Because I don't usually eat egg rolls. Eggs make me sick. Not all the time, just sometimes. I have to be careful. Here we go. We'll just buy this. Don't mind me. Click. Okay, there we go. Just gonna steal these, don't mind me.
Miss
Oh.
Honorary Knight, what?
They taste like life. I don't know, actually.
Come and try some.
Alright. Egg rolls. Oh, I can definitely make those. We're gonna use Jean. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the recipe is mastered. Huzzah! Alright. Hey, Clee. I have made you an egg roll.
Miss Honorary Knight, what do egg rolls taste like?
Taste it and you tell me. Yep, we're gonna give you 1, 2, and 3 of those. There you go.
Wow, you really can cook them.
Yes, it was very difficult.
Awesome, ma'am.
It's sweet. So yummy. Yep. It's delicious. Traveler, you are the best.
Yeah.
Paimon's
these
cute.
egg rolls are pretty good.
Thank you.
But I still think Yoimiya's are better.
Yeah, that's fair.
Who is Yoimiya?
I don't know.
She makes egg rolls too?
She runs the fire. Oh, Clee would love her.
Yoimiya can do anything. She tells stories, keeps goldfish, makes fireworks, and gives us candy too. Yoimiya's pretty much the best and most awesome person ever.
For me, the best, most awesome person in the world is my mom.
Oh.
And Klee knows loads of other great people too, like Mr. Albedo, Miss Honorary Knight, Master Jean, Kaya. Surely she's not going to name everyone she knows.
Oh, well, I don't know any of those people. But anyways, I still want to introduce you to Yoimiya. If you want, I'll take you to find her. In most festivals, Yoimiya's so busy that you can never find her. But this festival's different. She has free time, so she can play with us. She seems like she hasn't been in a great mood recently. But maybe seeing you will cheer her up.
Okay, let's go play with Yoimiya.
Yoimiya. Okay. Let's go chat with her. Oh, she's just back there. That's easy. Alright. Yoimiya. Do 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 do. Do do do. Ooh, I see sparklies. Boop. Ah. You're the one with the cranky bear. Okay. Oi. Alright. A little bit further.
Yoimiya, don't be sad.
Oh.
Oh, I know. Let me tell you something that'll cheer you up.
I mean, she looks like she's a player, a character you can get.
Yesterday, I won 3 beetle fights in a row against that guy with the horns on his head.
Wow, Matsuzaka. Nice work. It's not easy to beat Ito.
Okay, yeah. Inazuma has yearly festivals, all feature fireworks. Her creativity burns hot. Has yet to lose its childlike innocence. She often plays simple but evergreen games with children. Okay. Okay.
Don't worry, Yoimiya. Maybe you can't light fireworks during the Iridori Festival, but there are still lots of other fun things to do.
Is that why she's upset because she can't use fireworks?
I know. Thanks, you guys. It's just that fireworks are banned in the city for a few days. I'm not that upset, really.
Yeah, you are.
Yoimiya, it's me.
Oh, she and Clea are gonna get on real well. They both like blowing shit up.
I want to introduce you to a new friend, an Outlander girl. I just met her. Wait, what's your name again?
Clee. My name is Clee.
Nice to meet you, Clee. I'm Yoimiya, and I run Naganahara Fireworks.
Hello.
I love the cute outfit, with the hat and the cool little symbols. So unique. And your backpack, wow, it's really well made.
That's a four-leaf clover. Mom and Master Jean said it can bring me good luck.
Really? That's awesome! I bet everyone would love one of those. Also, that little fairy on your backpack is super cute, too.
It is.
That's Dodoko, my best friend. We always go fish blasting together in Starfell Lake.
And then you get in trouble with Jean.
Oh, Dodoko? What an interesting name. I really like it.
Yep. My mom says that when a Dodoko is born, it rides the wind and goes off on a big adventure.
Ride the wind and go off on a big adventure? Clee, your mom sounds like a very cool person.
Yep. My mom is the best and most awesome person ever.
Is that someone I've met? Or will meet, probably?
And yeah, Iwao was right. You're a really cool person, too.
Thanks, Clee. I feel like we really get each other. We'll be great friends. I'm sure of it.
It's so heartwarming watching these two chat away.
Hey, Clee! Since you like four-leaf clover so much, why don't I make a firework with a four-leaf clover pattern and set it off for you?
Yeah! And after the fireworks, we can go fish blasting with Dodoko. Hold on a second. Fish blasting? No way! Albedo was pretty clear about that!
No explosions allowed.
Oh, oops. I get so excited that I completely forgot about that. The folks from the Yashiro Commission specifically warned me that no fireworks are allowed in Inazuma during the Irodori Festival.
What? It's not allowed? But... Aww... Okay, then. Hey, come on! You just made a new friend! This is a happy occasion. Why are you suddenly so upset?
Yeah, don't be sad.
Yeah, we still have loads of things we can do.
Let's go check out the festival.
Right. Just like Saika said, there are lots of fun things to do.
What do you say, Clee? Sounds like the Irodori Festival could be a real blast.
Not literally.
Okay then, let's go! The passenger ship from Liyue that we're supposed to meet should be arriving soon. Let's go to the docks.
Okie dokie. To the docks. Oh, that little thing was back there.
You know that Shincha... Hi there! You must be visiting from Liyue to participate in the Irodori Festival. We'll be your guides and we'll take you onto the island. Huh? Is it Paimon or have we met somewhere before?
Yeah. He works with,
Yes, in fact we have.
Yep.
I'm Shu from Feiyun Commerce Guild. Aboard this ship we have calligraphers, painters, and even players of Theater Mechanicus. The inventor of Theater Mechanicus previously came to the Feiyun Commerce Guild seeking investment. Although the guild manager was not interested, Master still wanted to support them. We heard that they'd be demonstrating the game and letting people try Theater Mechanicus at the Irodori Festival.
Theater Mechanicus.
So the guild manager instructed Master and I to take the opportunity to come to Inazuma and investigate the product's potential.
Oh, speaking of which, where's the young master?
Master, he's,
Whoa! Xingqiu's just sitting there, sound asleep.
What? Oh. It's the Traveler and Paimon. I presume you are guests in Inazuma as well? It seems fate has destined our paths to cross once again.
Oh, we aren't actually guests. We're actually guides for the Irodori Festival.
How you doing?
Please, no need to worry. I was a little too caught up in a novel on the voyage here. When I finally realized what time it was, the first
you
rays of
stayed
dawn
up
were already
reading. I've
peeking
done
over
that.
The horizon. Yes. Now that we've arrived, the Kanjo Commission will likely wish to inspect our invitation letter. Let's keep it in hand, shall we? Huh? That's odd.
Did you lose it?
There was a piece of paper underneath my bag.
Oh.
Strange.
Nope.
I don't recall seeing it there before.
Oh, let Paimon have a look.
It's one of the ones we need. Yep. Glorious court life was my youth, and my old age a moonlit haze. I had not wished to behave so treacherously, but my very life was threatened, so I sought out my old work and hid them in my clothes. I do not understand the reason behind all that has happened, only that the mysterious person's motives must be perverse. This poem was dedicated to Akihito, who to my great sorrow was banished. Oh, sad.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. It's from the same series as the story we found before. Even the handwriting looks exactly the same.
The story you found before?
Oh, yeah, in the warehouse down by the, the poem hunt competition. Yeah, that's it. A friend of ours is on Rito to paint portraits of the 5 Kasen. You know, as part of the Iridori Festival. Poetic stories about the 5 Kasen have been hidden in various places nearby.
Why would you say this, Paimon?
If you can find one of the stories and give it to this friend of ours...
Okay, that's actually a pretty good cover now.
There's a chance you'll become the model for the next portrait.
Oh, is he gonna be the next model?
Wait a moment. So you mean that...
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's hard coming up with stuff on the spot like that.
There's a chance of meeting Calx in person?
Oh, that's adorable.
Huh? Oh, yeah. You could say that.
Really? That's wonderful! I knew that Calx would attend the Irodori Festival, but convincing my father to let me come to Inazuma was proving to be quite the high hurdle. I had to really rack my mind to come up with the excuse of evaluating the investment value of Theater Mechanicus. Just a few days later, word then came that Calx would be busy painting portraits of the 5 Kasen during the festival.
Oh, he gets to meet somebody he respects. That's cute.
For both Calx and I to be in Inazuma together, but it seemed he would be too busy with the portraits to meet with me. So, I felt quite disappointed for some time now.
Don't worry, Shinjo. Even though Calx has work to do, he still has time to see friends. We can take you to see him right now. Also, we heard that Calx did illustrations for your A Legend of Sword novel.
Ah, so you've already heard. To be honest, my works have drawn little interest in Liyue. However, the novels are selling quite well in Inazuma with the help of Calx's beautiful illustrations. Calx is not only a skilled artist, but he also carries out his craft with great alacrity. I heard that it took him merely a few hours to finish the illustrations for the latest chapter.
It's because Albedo's awesome.
But when I looked at the art, the brushwork did not even look the slightest bit rushed. His work is truly exquisite. Oh my, I was beginning to get carried away there.
He's a fan. He's a Calx fan. So am I.
Luckily, the idea of meeting Albedo managed to draw Shincho's attention and keep the situation under wraps. Let's just hope we don't let anything slip while meeting Albedo.
We? What do you mean we? We're not gonna let anything slip. You might. Just grab these melons. Don't mind me. I'm a melon thief. My stomach's growling. It's all good. You can tell it's time to eat. It's all good. Lunchtime. Albedo. I can't wait to see what he does
Traveler,
for this
Paimon,
one.
how are you? And who is this accompanying you?
You must be Calx. It's a great pleasure to finally meet you. I am the author of A Legend of Sword, forgive me. It's rude of me to introduce myself by my pen name when meeting in person. Please, call me Xingqiu.
And you may call me Albedo, then.
No, that would be most improper.
Why not? Seeing as we're both friends of the Traveler, it'd be more convenient for us to use our real names.
Yeah.
Besides, we've already corresponded with each other many times before. In fact, I feel a bit self-conscious seeing you act so politely.
But you're so polite, Albedo. Jeez.
It's not just you, Albedo. We haven't seen Shinjo act this awkward before either.
You guys, it's certainly not good taste for you two to be teasing me like that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we happened to find a story from the poem hunt competition at the docks. I heard that you are collecting them.
Poem hunt?
That thing where we have to find pieces of paper with stories of the five Kassen. Venti found one, and then he was allowed to be a model for one of your portraits.
Huh? Oh, yes, that's right.
I love that he picks it up like immediately. He's like, oh, that's the story you told. Okay.
Oh, I understand the story now. Thank you. It's very helpful.
Splendid. Though, I'm still piecing together the story myself. Would you kindly explain it to me in more detail?
If all of you are free, why don't we discuss this over a meal?
Well, about that.
Do you have other plans, Shincho?
No, not at all. Speaking of dining, Shimura's unagi chasuke is quite delicious. Would you like to go there?
Shimura's. Unfortunately, today is a bit windy. How about Uyu Restaurant instead?
That's perfectly fine with me. But I must first unpack my luggage. Let's meet later at Uyu Restaurant.
Something didn't quite add up just now.
Nope, that was weird.
Huh? No way! Paimon thinks we acted well together. Did we say something we weren't supposed to?
No, Paimon, I'm not referring to us. Traveler, what are your thoughts?
Xingqiu was suspicious.
Huh? Xingqiu's suspicious?
Yep.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Paimon, you read the poem, right? Although it may seem confusing to Xingqiu on its own, what if we read it together with a previous poem we found?
Read them together? Let's see. Suiko lost Aoi no Okina's poem in a drunken stupor. So, Aoi no Okina recovered the poem and gave it to some mysterious person. Huh? Wait a minute. Could today's story be hinting that the one who stole the latest copies of A Legend of Sword is Xingqiu himself? No way! That can't be right! Xingqiu only arrived in Inazuma this morning!
And that is precisely the point of suspicion. If Xingqiu had only just arrived in Inazuma, how could he recommend Shimura's Chasuke? Moreover, he didn't raise any questions when I suggested another place because of the windy weather. This means he knows that Shimura's is an open-air restaurant.
Oh, jeez.
Are you saying that Xingqiu has already been in Inazuma for some time? And that he's only pretending he just arrived?
Is that why he's so tired?
Yes,
he was up
that
all
is
night with
indeed my
books?
conclusion.
But how could Xingqiu be the book thief? His mission is to fight for justice, isn't it? There's no way he'd do something against his own ideals.
Well, then there must be a reason he's doing
Calm
it.
down, Paimon. Even though this is the first time I've met Xingqiu in person, we've communicated via letters for some time now. I do have some understanding of his character. I think there must be some deeper motive at play here. The story also tells us that Aoi no Okina flees with a poem because of a threat.
Oh? Could Xingqiu be in danger?
It's difficult to say at this point. But given that Uyu Restaurant is indoors, it'll be easy for us to detect anyone following or eavesdropping on us. I think it should be safe for us to talk there.
As we've had much
I'll be
travel,
relying on your
much
assistance to get to
experience
the bottom of this
eavesdropping,
matter.
we'll find them immediately.
Good. Then let's head to Uyu Restaurant.
Here we go. Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay. Oh, I guess that makes sense, because Rito's over there and there's no restaurants there. Okay. Alrighty, let's see how this is going with Xingqiu. I like it.
I don't see anyone suspicious around, It seems clear for the moment. Let's go inside and wait for Xingqiu.
Oh, this whole thing's starting to make Paimon a little nervous. What do we do? And what do we talk about when Xingqiu gets here?
Normal things. We play it cool, Paimon.
First, we must ascertain whether Xingqiu was already in Inazuma or not. If we can find evidence of him deceiving us, then we can use it as leverage to persuade him to tell us the truth. Since we're still waiting for him, why don't you go and chat with other guests in the restaurant and see if you can learn anything useful?
I mean, he's pretty distinctive. If he was here, I imagine that people would recognize him. Oh, I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to talk to, Tough question. It's a long story with a side of karma. Was ordered to monitor an important figure. Can only think of the Archons. Think the Archons this person eventually retired. Okay. I wanted to talk to this guy. You.
The last phase of the Irodori Festival is when they release the all-new publications. The one I'm really looking forward to is A Legend of Sword.
That's right. A signed first edition is going to become quite the collectible. I've got to get my hands on a copy.
I've seen Genyu's signature before. His handwriting is super neat. He must be really diligent about his style.
He'll be there in person on the day of the release, so we'll get a good look at him then. I hear that he's actually pretty young.
Wait a minute. Did you just hear that? Not only will Xingqiu be signing novels at the release, but his handwriting is super neat?
His handwriting is not super neat. We couldn't read his handwriting before. I think we gave him some crap about it, actually.
Albedo, what should we talk about when Xingqiu gets here? Any ideas?
I will try to break the ice by talking about our work on novels and illustrations. If he really is hiding something, then he might feel even more nervous than we do. If we start by talking about our work creating novels, perhaps he will lower his guard.
Oh, come to think of it, Xingqiu mentioned that he'd like to thank you for finishing the illustrations on time. He said they looked amazing despite the time you had.
Is that so? That is also a very valuable clue.
Do 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 do.
Oh, you. You.
Hello there. What can I get for you?
Food.
Hi! Do you have any special recommendations today?
Why, of course. I'd personally recommend our freshly caught seafood. It's been pouring these past few days, so the fishing boats haven't been able to sail at all. But the weather finally cleared up today, so we have some fresh catch.
So the weather at sea has been bad these past few days?
It sure has. A few guests from Liyue were just telling me that their boat was heaving and rolling all the way here. They couldn't do anything but sleep the entire trip.
Oh, this might be some useful information.
Yep. Dun dun dun.
That was delicious. Inazuman cuisine largely consists of fresh seafood, which is certainly to my liking.
That's good. We were worried you might not have an appetite because you didn't sleep well. Now's our chance. Let's talk to Xingqiu and see if he says anything useful. Maybe we could start by asking him about the journey.
To be honest, there wasn't much to see. Just water all around, morning to night. The sheer monotony of the trip caused everyone to grow a little impatient. So, when the peak of Mount Yogo finally appeared in the distance as we approached the islands of Inazuma, everyone crowded the deck to have a look. However, the ship sailed along at a crawling pace. It took a whole day from the time we saw the mountain peak to the time we docked.
Paimon didn't catch anything suspicious so far.
No, there's something really suspicious.
Right! If it took an entire day to reach the docks, then it would have been pouring rain at the time they saw the top of the mountain.
Yep.
We learned a couple of things from his account, but we still require more evidence. Let's discuss creating novels with Xingqiu.
Let's talk about your novel.
While it is entertaining to read novels, writing one is an endeavor of its own.
I believe that.
You must give great thought to every detail, from the layout of the plot to the rhythm of the lines. And even when you have come up with interesting content, there's still no guarantee that it will be to your liking.
I couldn't agree more. Whether it's writing a book, creating art, or studying alchemy, seldom can you really feel joy after seriously delving into the work.
Xingqiu and Albedo are getting into some deep topics now.
Yep.
But not
Speaking of illustrations, Albedo, I've long wished to express my sincerest gratitude for providing the illustrations in my novel. My novel didn't sell well in Liyue, so I must admit that I had some reservations regarding its potential. Yet you've consistently managed to select the most important scene of the chapter for your illustrations. This made me feel as though what I was trying to express could be understood after all.
Aww.
Thank you. However, I took some risks in the illustrations, so I'm feeling slightly uneasy myself.
Oh?
Light novel illustrations are typically centered around the characters, but this time, I adopted a different approach in the illustration for the last chapter.
Well, that scene was intended to depict the change in the world, so I thought it very fitting to draw only scenery.
Doesn't sound like anything suspicious has come up so far.
No, there was a crack in his alibi. My illustrations were sent for printing the moment they arrived in Inazuma.
Oh, so he would have no idea what it was.
Logically speaking, there's no way he could possibly know what the illustrations look like. Xingqiu, we have something very important to ask you now.
Oh? Why the solemn looks all of a sudden?
What's with the facade, my dude?
Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Mr. Okazaki told us earlier that actually the weather at sea was very bad these last few days. So when you said that everyone came running to the deck to see Mount Yogo, that couldn't have happened!
On top of that, the latest installment of A Legend of Sword will only be revealed at the Irodori Festival. Even we, the creators, haven't received a sample copy. If that's the case, how could you know what my illustrations look like?
Well...
Dun dun dun.
The jig's up, Xingqiu. You were already in Inazuma before today, weren't you? Are you in some kind of danger but can't tell us the truth? Don't worry. The Traveler and Albedo are no pushovers. We can help you.
No, please. You misunderstand me. I suppose my lack of sleep is inevitably taking its toll on my mind. I didn't notice for a moment that you were testing me at all. I did in fact come to Inazuma early to handle some things. Let me consider how to explain this. Oh, this is most embarrassing.
Oh, well, if
Venti.
this isn't a coincidence, I didn't expect to see everyone here.
Huh? Tone-deaf Bard, what are you doing here?
I heard that the owner of this establishment has some fine-aged wines. I didn't want to miss the opportunity to taste them.
Paimon knew you couldn't possibly be up to anything good.
Oh, come on. It's Venti. He's always up to good things.
Says who? In fact, I come as the bearer of good tidings. I just bumped into Kujo Sara a moment ago. She said that the Tenryou Commission has apprehended the criminal who stole all those copies of A Legend of Sword.
What?
You needn't worry about it any longer.
Huh? The criminal who stole A Legend of Sword?
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
Oh no. The person they apprehended. Was it by chance an editor named Onodera?
Apologies, Kujo Sara didn't mention a name. But I saw her taking someone toward Hanamizaka.
Everyone, it's too late to explain. We must make haste and rescue Onodera.
What did you do? What did you do, Xingqiu? What did you do? Needlessly complicated plot. I say not knowing what the plot was, so it might actually not be needless. There might be actual method to the madness. I just don't know what it is. It's about the signature. Like, is he helping him, like, get his name signed in advance because his handwriting is so shit? And he doesn't want anyone to know that his handwriting is complete shit? Hey, Sarah, what up?
Please, wait. Onodera is innocent.
Oh, so you must be the author of A Legend of Sword. I didn't expect to see others tagging along with you.
Anyway, you mustn't take him away. I can explain everything.
No need to worry, Genyu. I've just explained everything to Madame Kujo, and Kuroda has testified for me.
Yes. In fact, we were just getting ready to leave.
Oh, phew. What a relief. Wait a minute. Does everyone else here already know?
Well, to be precise, we had dispatched 2 additional squads here, in order to prevent the suspect from escaping.
So lots of people know.
Xingqiu looks pretty flustered. What exactly
I
is
knew
going
it!
on here?
Has to do with his shitty handwriting.
Though it's most embarrassing, it appears quite a few people are aware of the situation now. There's no use keeping it a secret.
I'm like, otherwise, why would they bring up that he has good handwriting? Like,
in the end, I'm the one responsible for this whole predicament.
No, Genyu. It's only appropriate that I take responsibility for this. Everyone, please let me explain. For the Iridori Festival, I recommended the idea of selling newly released novels signed by the authors. Not only was this the first major project I was in charge of since joining the Yai publishing house, but Lady Yai also gave me a lot of support.
Yep.
However, I did not discuss our plans with the authors in advance. As a result, it caused a great deal of trouble for Genyu.
because he knew his handwriting was awful.
Yes, to be frank, calligraphy is not my strong point. So signing events are really not my forte.
Even though such an event will be difficult for Genyu, after telling him how important the plans were to me, he immediately boarded a ship to Inazuma to come up with a solution. So these past few days, Genyu has been actively practicing his handwriting. However, it takes time to sign each book, and we realized the time we reserved for the signing was not nearly enough. So I came up with the idea of moving the new books from the warehouse to my place. That way, Genyu could use these few days to sign them all. I thought everything will work out without a hitch. I never expected that someone would immediately realize that the books were missing from the warehouse. To make things worse, I was on vacation and staying with Genyu in my house these past few days. I had no idea
That's
that
why
the
he was on
situation had turned into such a
vacation.
huge
Okay.
mess. All of this happened because I wanted to prove myself through this event.
Onodera, I agreed to your proposal because I didn't want the readers to know of my unsightly handwriting. Also, I knew that Onodera had been misled by one of my prior signatures. At a previous event, the Yai publishing house had requested autographs of authors so that they could be put on display. I practiced tirelessly for an entire day to finally deliver a stylish and elegant signature for the event. But looking back on it now, I had dug myself into a hole by delivering that nice signature for the sake of my pride.
Instead of just admitting his handwriting's shit.
Hey, come on, you two. Loosen up a little. The theft was nothing more than a simple misunderstanding. Besides, everyone has something they do not wish others to see.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right. All that matters is that Xingqiu and his books are okay.
Onodera, I think you should explain the truth regarding the stolen books to the rest of the people on Rito.
Yes, I understand. I'll apologize to everyone.
Yeah, that put a lot of people in made jobs harder for a lot of people.
We should probably be heading back to Rito as well.
Tag along, yep. That's so awesome. Stole all of his books so he could pre-sign them.
Here we are, the venue of the Iridori Festival.
Da-da-da-dum.
Onodera, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be on leave these few days?
He explains the situation.
I'm very sorry for all the trouble that I've caused.
Yes, Onodera, but why didn't you tell everyone earlier? If you had told us, we could have thought of some ways to help you.
Right? They could have covered, it would have been fine.
That's right. We're a team, and we should be helping each other in tough situations like this.
Let's leave the past behind us now. Our first priority is to help Genyu with his signatures. How is your progress so far?
My progress is not what I had hoped for. Even after working through the night these past few days,
that's why he was
I've
so
only
tired.
finished perhaps 1/10 of the signatures.
Oh, no wonder Shincho looked so sleepy today.
Can't you just turn your signature into a stamp?
I understand. Murata, go back to the IA Publishing House and get Aratani to book a room on the second floor of the Uyu restaurant. We'll be using it for Genyu's emergency calligraphy lesson.
Yes, Mr. Hirayama. It just so happens that my brother is a calligrapher. Should I ask him to lend his assistance as well?
Yes, good idea. Ah, you've just reminded me. 2 calligraphers from Liyue arrived today. We've worked with them before, so I'll go and ask them to help out too.
It seems I'm really in for it now.
No need to worry, Genyu. I'm sure you can do it.
Oh.
Didn't you finish the last chapter of your novel in just 1 week's time?
Yes, but writing novels and learning calligraphy are 2 entirely different skills.
Yeah, but you can use a sword, and calligraphy and swordsmanship is supposed to go hand in hand, right?
Even though Shincho still has to deal with his handwriting issue, Paimon somehow feels a little relieved now.
Yeah.
I always used to prefer working alone in my workshop. But I've come to realize that solving problems with others also has its merits.
We also owe a special ode of gratitude to the mysterious person who has been leaving important info for us along the way.
Who is that person?
Huh? You mean whoever left behind those stories about the 5 Kasen?
Yeah.
Pardon me, but what are you talking about?
Oh, right. We haven't had a chance to explain things to Shincho yet.
One explanation later.
I see. It appears that Onodera and I were spotted when we were moving the books. Albedo, may I ask you one thing? Are you able to include me in a portrait as well? Not only do I owe the successful resolution of today's incident to that story, but I also hope that I'll remember this lesson.
No problem. Considering the similarities between the portrait and the events that have taken place, your proposal is very reasonable.
It's very interesting that there are parallels here. I mean, I know it's on purpose because of the story, but I like that they're doing it. It's a good idea.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself.
I like the monocle.
This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion, Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akahito.
Oh, I like
really
it.
is something. He finished the portrait of Aoi no Okina in no time at all. Wonder how Shincho's calligraphy training is going at Uyu Restaurant. Hey, do you think whoever left those stories for us could be hiding somewhere nearby?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, hello? Mr. Storywriter? Are you here?
That's not gonna work, Paimon.
Could you please help Shincho with something? He's a friend of ours, and the release of his new book is super important to him.
Wait, what?
Oh, what's that sound?
It's a cat.
It was just a cat. Looks like we can't make them reveal themselves that easily. It's getting late now. Well, let's go back and get some rest.
Oh, is it gonna
We still have to go to the docks and wait for another ship tomorrow morning.
Da-dun, da-dun. Oh, who is that? Oh, man. Theater Mechanicus. We'll hit go to quest just so it'll add. Yep, so now it's there. Perfect. Okay. That's where we're gonna call it for today. I will continue this tomorrow. When I play this again, same time tomorrow from 11 to whenever I finish. Thanks for joining me. This is a lot of fun. I really like the event. Thank you so much, General Ginyu, for telling me about the quick start so I could actually do it. I'm super excited. Because otherwise there is no way I would be able to get it done. But yeah, have a great day, everybody, and I will maybe see you guys tomorrow. But until then, bye-bye.